Also, Jimmy, just knowing that it's okay, we want to be the team to beat them. We know we can. We know we have an impressive record. We know we have an open goal. A Fire Ninja makes them pay and take the early 1-point lead.
Although, I guess a miscommunication, lacking communication, game was stunned out. Someone should have told him. Citizen shot on Saluda. Saluda gets a big stop there. St. Louis Hustle back in possession, still down by 1 as we approach the half. Still over 3 minutes to go, though, in the first half. Taco sending on across. What a play to Ryan! And that's what that man does. Gets it in for the 2. The St. Louis Hustler are going to go up by 1, 14-13. We're still 3 minutes into the flow to Lacey Stark zone. The defensive boost there from Jay Walker, sending it right back through. A nice bounce there. Is that going to go in? Shut up. Are you kidding me?
Realistically, known for their passing and their defense. And there it is. Off a feed.
Into the bubble. That's looking to press. That is Loveridge and Co. So they will, in fact, find that extra pass as they do.
Beautiful bounce pass. In fact, Swag or anyone tries to bounce off of that spot at mid there knows how touchy can be. Mad. Oh, what a setup to Tony.
Good evening, Echo units and fans of Nepa TV. We are excited to have you here underneath the Friday night lights of the orange and blue variety. We have got 3 great pro matchups coming your way tonight. We are going to kick things off with the New York Kings taking on the Eastern Division first place New Orleans Orions. We've got in the Western Division the Vipers taking on the Raptors. And then our nightcap tonight is going to be the Nashville Legends taking on the Austin Burners. Should be a great show. Hope you're happy to stick around. But as every great Nepa TV cast starts, and as Jucifer has been pining for, we must first talk about rules. Under the Nepa format, we play 4 8-minute quarters with a continuous score. The team with the most points at the end of all 4 quarters wins. There's a 5-minute halftime. Each team has a 1-minute timeout per half. You will see 5 players in the arena should the team choose to bring on a 5th. Sorry, not in the arena, on the screen, but only 4 in the arena at any given time. So we do play a 4v4 format, even though you may see a 5th player on the screen. Overtime is played to a golden rule, and as always, Nepa tolerates no toxic or discriminatory behavior. It's a great game. Let's keep it that way by playing it the right way. So with that, I welcome you back. I am going to bring in our awesome in-game talent for tonight, the superstars that they are. Please welcome Sir Dimwee and Queen.
What's up?
Good people.
Hello.
Yeah, so here we are. We are getting started with our first matchup of the night. As I said, New York Kings checking in at 2-10 overall. They're sitting in 7th place in that Eastern Division. Strong roster, though, can pop off at any time for sure. The New Orleans Orions, like I said, they're sitting atop that Eastern Division at 10-2. Let's first take a look at the Orange team. That will be the New York Kings tonight. Dimwee, who we got? What do you like?
Yeah, New York Kings, they've had a bit of a rough season, 2-10 coming to this one, number 7 in the league, although they've had some really great looks as of recently here with us. Trembitsky, Heck, that Green Pigeon, and Jiggy, the proper roster. They will have Hello Dash, rather, as their AAA 5th. Not a player I'm familiar with, maybe a name change. But you know what? If it is a name change, you're just Hello now. It's not gonna, so New York Kings, they will. I expect them to come into this one strong. It's a sort of thing you don't want to go out on a low note, even if you're not going to be making it into the postseason. So I expect a really strong performance here from the New York Kings. As we mentioned also earlier on Wednesday, I brought up the fact that some of these players will be playing for their jobs effectively. So I do expect a proper game here.
Yeah, absolutely.
Juice in chat saying hello is Cool Whip.
Personally, Well, I'm going to stick with hello because I just can't wait to hear the conversation when I introduce hello to Hi Bob and how awkward that goes. Yeah, that's brilliant. Hey, what's up, Cool Whip? Good info, Juice. All right, Queen, talk to me about Blue Side New Orleans Orions.
So New Orleans Orions just had Zucks drop out of the arena, but I'm assuming that they are just resetting their hardware. We've got a full roster for them tonight of Ryruff, Ow, Ryan, and Zucks. Draco Mako being pulled up from the AAA team to sit as their tunnel fifth. I would guess, though, that we see some time here from Draco Mako in the arena. We've had Draco Mako coming in for the side of New Orleans Orions for the past few games, even if they've got a full roster in the arena. So definitely interested to see what they pull out there for combating the New York Kings here.
Yeah, for sure. They've been demonstrating it consistently throughout the season. There's a reason that they're sitting on top. They've also been coming in with a hot hand. They have got, they haven't lost since week 4. So they've been on quite a winning streak. That must be 8 wins in a row. So they're playing really, really well. Doesn't mean that the strong New York Kings roster can't challenge, though. We are going to get these teams to ready up and get into this first and exciting matchup, but not before we talk about Easter eggs. There you go, Juice. We're going to talk about Easter eggs because we always do, and they're oh so important to cover in each and every week. Every commercial that we run does have Easter eggs hidden in it. That's both AAA and Pro Series. Nepa-themed Easter eggs appear in the commercials. What you need to do is write down what commercial you saw it in and what the egg was. When we release the form, you're going to have an awesome opportunity to win a $250 valued gift basket plus $100 cash and more. Watch the matches, write down the Easter eggs in the commercial you saw them in, and we'll let you know when the competition is open. If you've got all of that information ready and get it submitted, you'll have a chance to win those great prizes. And with that, while we wait to get these teams readied up and get this match underway, do want to point out that we have got a full slate for you tonight. Like I mentioned at the get-go, this match is going to be immediately followed by the Phoenix Vipers taking on the Denver Raptors. I suspect Nails may be in the audience for that match. And finally, for our nightcap tonight, you've got the Nashville Legends taking on the Austin Burners. So we have got 2 exciting matches to follow this one. So settle in, fill your cooler, grab a nice drink, order some ice cream, and have it delivered to your house. Like whatever suits you for Friday night. Orange and blue lights, make it happen because you're going to want to be here all night. Dimwee, Queen, strong matchup here. Surprising records mirrored at 2-10 and 10-2. When you look at these two rosters, they're very evenly matched, both full of very capable records, but the seasons have gone very, very differently. Sounds like we're getting readied up. I'll be excited to hear what you think as the action plays out, because the New York Kings should play strong in this one.
Indeed, they should, as we are going to get started here in the first quarter. 8 minutes on the clock. Teams are counting down in the tubes, and we are away here for this matchup between the New York Kings and the New Orleans Orions. That is the Louisiana Star, guys, and that will be a first touch for the Orions. But then they immediately turn it over, and then a little back and forth here. Scrum for possession. Nobody holding on for more than a single grab. Although, actually, that's that first proper possession here from the New York Kings, so they will get that. Well, only for a moment. Ryan gets it back at mid. Sends it up Ryruff, far side. Ryruff up to, Ow. That's his spot. Watch out. There it is. 2 points on the board. The New Orleans Orions have struck first. Indeed. Queen appears to be MIA at the moment. I'm sure she'll let us know when she's back. As New York Kings, joust advantage now. 1 minute off the clock, still just one goal on the board there. Ryan handling this one near side. It will be a turnover here for the New Orleans Orions. Ryruff will send that one up into the hands of the teammate Zox. Move it in, edge of the bubble. Takes a shot, hits a shot. Will be good for the 2. That is now a 4-point lead here to the New Orleans Orions. And I guess I'll pull you in here, Brutus, to step in for a moment. I presume something happened over there. The Queen had to run away real quick.
Hey, you know what? I'm happy to be here. Always happy to hang out in the booth with you here. We are off to a quick start with this one. New Orleans up with the early 4-0 lead.
No, Shimbitsky, a quick pass here, far side. Stuns out Ryruff. They've got numbers here. If nobody moves back to get Ryruff back into the play, this would be a 4v1, a 4v3 at worst, or at best, for the defense, although that's a good recovery there. Now coming out of the bubble, that's Ryruff. What's done that out of the play? No way. Ooh, off of the cone. We'll find his way to the far side. Ow, now looking at a 1v3. We'll get stunned out there by that green pigeon. Heck, we'll get it recovered here in his own bubble. So the turnaround, another giveaway to Ryan. Ryan looking at an open goal only for a moment. Strem is in that lane. Ryan using the opposing players to juke around a little bit, but that green pigeon will get it picked off and sent away there through that far side tube. And out there, we'll bounce off the floor and to the near side and off that wall. But we'll be collected and sent back to TGP here on the back line. As that green pigeon, we'll send it back across here. Heck, slowing it down now for the New York Kings. As still just 2 goals from the Orions. Kings really want to get one here. Jiggy, move it in, hits it underhanded, was faking the pass. Is able to beat the defender and the goalie as the New York Kings find themselves onto the board for the first time here in this game.
Yeah, Jiggy with those first 2 points for the Kings. Nice goal there. You're right. Used the fake assist. Got the goalie looking the other direction and able to slide that one past to get the first 2 points on the board. We've still got 5 minutes to go here in the first.
And Ryan, quick pass here. Zucks to your side. Zucks up to Ryruff. Open goal. My goodness. I'm not sure where the Kings are a little aggressive on that rollout. We're not able to get back to the goal in time, and that will give the Orions a 5-point lead.
I'm going to change my voice mid.
Mid. Oh my goodness! I can't believe I missed that. Oh man, I am sorry. I'm like, what is he gonna change his voice to? Sitting there waiting for it. Oh, sorry, y'all.
Jeez, this is yeah. Might as well have just said banana.
Banana.
Jiggy, big turnover here for the Kings. Well, for the reset there, that green pigeon on the back line, sending it up, and a good read there by Zucks. Kept that lane coverage. Actually, it was a better coverage than it was a read. He was already there. But now this one here to the near side. Ryan has to take out Pigeon. Still knocks that disc loose. We'll get it. Zucks here, 1v1, get some points. 7-point lead now to the Orion.
Yeah, a little bit of a scrappy push there. Some scrambling inside of the bubble coming from the side of New Orleans Orions, but ultimately it is Zucks able to walk away with that one and sinks 2 points on the board as the goalie tries to jump out, leaving some lanes open there for Zucks to have a lane to goal.
Now that green pigeon backs this one up. Wanted to pull that stack away. And instead, there's a turnover here. The back stack. Zucks a good set. Excuse me. It's allergy season after all. Far side there, Ryan. Ooh. I should have taken my allergy medication. That one on the far side. Ryan again slaps it forward. This time does get it through. Al has to track it down. The boost here. Al does get it and jukes his way back, getting this one to the back line. There's Zucks. And Zucks will move it up near side here to Ryruff. Ryruff across to Al, who backs it up and then sends it back up here. And they have Ryan. Ryan. Zucks moving in. They just cut through that defense like butter. Defense is all around them, and they were just like, it's trivial.
Yeah, that was Zucks with 2 defenders on them, 1 goalie inside of goal, and Zucks still walking away with 2 points on the board as he uses the shield to maneuver around the defenders and into the goal.
Now Strum here looking for the near side pass of Pigeon. And Pigeon will lose it ultimately to Zucks off of a boost here. As the New Orleans Orions moving in here, they've got a 3v2. Ryan will just take the shot. The Orions will have a 12-point lead.
Yeah, defense for the side of New York Kings getting back a little bit slow there as the rollout was interrupted for them yet again, giving Ryan an opportunity from just outside of the 3-point line to sink a 3 for the side of New Orleans Orions, and New York Kings struggling here to get the disc through mid.
And just for asking me if I'm allergic to Zucks, no, it's pollen. That green pigeon. Send that one through. Good stack to pick that one up here for on the defensive side of things. But then Strembitsky, big steal, moving it in. Ryruff gets in the lane, but it was a 3v1. Strem will hit that one for a 3. And that will put the second goal on the board here for the New York Kings. They cut it down to 9. But still, that's 9 points ahead for the Orions. We're not even done with the first.
Not even done with the first, but New York Kings picking up a little bit of momentum there and possibly an opportunity for them to shift the momentum here in the arena now.
Quick pass there on this relay. Al on the far side. That's that play they go to a lot. Sending it to Zucks near side and then far side. It's either far side Owl or straight up to Ryruff. Usually that first pass is always, it goes to Zuck so frequently. I'd love to see the numbers on it as New York Kings will turn this one around. Send up. Turnover. Zucks again. This time a beautiful send out to, I believe it was that Owl. It was. And that's a clear out. Stack gets there first. Ryruff with it. Backed it out. They still have, well, they had numbers, but only for a fraction of a second. Then Ryruff passes up and across to Pigeon. Beautiful pass just to the wrong team as this one will get sent out here. And Shrimbitsky ultimately gets it collected there. See the way he moved in there. He's moving basically the same speed as the disc, just a little bit faster. Here's an opportunity. Zucks, a big stop.
Oh, no.
Now, big recovery. It looks to get it cleared out here. 35 seconds on the clock. That's a turnover there off of a head. Then Ryan picks it up, clears it out. That's a good clear all the way down, Oh, an ugly bounce there to the far side. The defensive stack will have to change it up there to pick it up. Last goal was from Shrimbitsky, a 3. Pigeon now with it, looking for a cloud shot. Hits the cloud. Will it go in? Off of the post. In the bubble here, though, stun. A nice shield there from Ryan. As Pigeon will come out, stuns out Ryan. Ryan does not get the shield off that time. Opportunity here for the New York Kings. 8 seconds. Shrimbitsky moving it in. Going behind the goal. Jiggy will get the final goal of the quarter. 14-7. New York Kings down by a half. As we will watch this replay for a moment before we take this intermission. As I delay for just a few moments. We'll be right back.
One American with a burning desire to save the world from high prices. He is the stuntman that saved the world. He is looking to destroy high prices. A man that brought the world together because of his love for Kawasaki. One man strapped to a 2021 Terex KRX 1000. The stuntman that saved the world. Get your favorite Kawasaki motorcycles, ATVs, and side-by-sides today at Holzhauer Pro Motorsports in Nashville, Illinois.
If you really want to find out what you're made of, you can forget the personality tests and social media quizzes. Because the only way you're ever going to know is by heading into the big, wild, raging, so damn beautiful it hurts world and finding out for yourself. Were you born to follow a path, or were you born free? These are the things we thought about when we made the new Grand Cherokee. Made for what you're made of.
So pale. We are back. That is in TV General for you guys to check out after this one, so you know what I'm referencing. You know, I'm gonna pop it in chat. Go watch this funny video. It's only 60 seconds long. And come back and watch as the New York Kings have already come back in that minute.
Ooh, except you're not allowed to post links in chat, so you just got 3-starred.
Oh, do I not? I can't. I'm so used to being able to break that rule. I'm so used to being able to break that rule. That is funny. I don't need it. No, I really don't. Don't, you know, people just get upset. Anyways, that green pigeon across. I was looking for a teammate there. I believe it was Shrimbitsky. Not able to get the pick off, though. And Pigeon will get this one recovered there. Boosting out with Jiggy. Pigeon sends that one in. Also, if somebody could explain why... Shrem. Ooh, pass. Shot just wide. May have been a setup pass. Why is, if anyone in chat knows, why is Cool Whip in here as hello right now? There's Heck there on the far side. Shrimbitsky on the floor, looking to bring it in.
My best guess is that she is on her CV1, learning CV1, and she did not want to use her Cool Whip account.
Okay, that actually makes sense. Shrem! We got our first goal here of the second quarter. And he also got the last goal of the... No, he did not. It was his teammate that got the last goal of the last quarter. I don't remember who it was, though. But Strem does get the first goal of this quarter. And we'll get that turnover there. Strem and Heck move it out here. Boost down. Strem in the area. Goal is still wide open. 2 points there. Back within 3. Just like that.
Just like that, indeed. And one thing I noticed there in the first quarter, New York Kings were doing a lot of clear and boosting, but struggling to get together fast enough to beat the New Orleans Orions to the disc. This is twice now that we've seen them with success getting there first. So definitely picking up speed here in this second quarter. Dimly, over to you.
And Oculizer in the chat answering the wrong question. He's answering, why is Cool Whip in the game? I'm not she's in the game because she's awesome. Huh? Pigeon!
No
Ties
way!
it up!
No way!
with that one.
What a shot there from Pigeon, getting the disc there, forcing that turnover, and a fantastic opportunity with that bounce shot into the goal.
So we'll be in New Orleans. I'm just messing with you, Yak. Rye Ruff handling that one. Uh-oh. 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 Heck! Across Jiggy. They've got a 4v3. Numbers. Strem gets another one. That is 4 in a row. Excuse me. That is 6 in a row. 2 at the end of the last quarter. 4 now to start this one. As the New York Kings not only tied up, then now have taken the lead. My goodness. 3 minutes into this quarter. Ryan here with Zuck's near side. Zuck sends it back across. Ooh. Told you that's that play. How many times they going to pass that to Zucks over and over again? Although, see, that's why they do it, though. Because Al has this, he just has this ability. He's always played like that. He has literally always played like that. That has always been his spot. He's always been ridiculously strong over there. I don't understand it. Why there? Why there? I don't know. It's like Ovechkin. You know what I mean? It's that one spot. Jiggy. Ovechkin's just the left side circle, wing side, left wing side circle. 4-point lead now, though, to the Kings.
A great job again from the New York Kings, interrupting the rollout enough to force a turnover there and capitalize on their opportunity and their look at goal, bringing them up now by 4 with 4 minutes left in the second quarter.
Well, Zuck's moving around here with that stack. Uh-oh. Stack is broken up. Back stack does it. Heck with it. Long shot. Ooh. Will be picked up here by, who's that? Jiggy. Has to set it up. Hell, what a setup. What a play. Look at that.
Oh,
that was just gorgeous. That's a high IQ kind of play.
That was ridiculous. Every single member in the arena literally receiving a pass on that bubble play there. Absolutely beautiful. The last shot coming from behind the goal, just off the backboard there.
New York Kings right now saying, should have just put us to the postseason anyways. Ooh, ow, hits that one. And again, they go to that play. And again, that's why. Because it works out a lot for them, like significantly.
I'm actually shocked there, Dimly, that New York Kings didn't read that because they had read it like a book previously when that was around.
Well, it's the thing about that play is, Ryan's, big, ooh, off the post. Ryan took that shot. Al gets it back. Will hit that one for the 3. They've tied it up, and so, oh my goodness. All right, hold on. We have to. That was 8 goals in a row from the New York Kings to go up by 6 points, and in 2 goals, the Orions are back tied up.
Back tied up, indeed. Yeah, I mean, just a great push here coming in from the New Orleans Orions. It looks like we've got a little bit of a game where we're going to see both teams go on runs here. Oh, almost another turnover, but a great grab there from Strembitsky.
And sending here, long shot will be wide and collected by Zucks there for the Orions. Zucks, gives it away to Strem. Oh, wow. Strem hits that one 18 meters a second. And the Kings will retake the lead.
Yeah, I don't know if that was a miscommunication or maybe just a lack of arena awareness, but New Orleans Orions going for that clear, gives it right into the hands of Strembitsky. Strembitsky looking at an open lane to goal and is able to get 3 more points on the board, bringing them back up by 3.
Now send up here, Ryruff wants to send it in, but the defense was there. That'll be a send back, though. Shrem gets there. Shrem with a good clear. That's all the way out. That's a good bounce. Ooh. Narrowly by the goal twice there. Will be collected by Al on the far side, immediately under pressure by Pigeon. But Al's pass, phenomenal bounce pass to Zucks there. Zucks pass off the Geo, gets it back. As he gets stunned out, but still gets a slap off here. Ryan, a long shot, open goal. Does not miss that one. They've tied it up again.
I feel like these teams are hungry here for these open goal 3s, trying to keep the game super close. But Ryan with a beautiful shot from 31 meters out to bring them back up to a tie game here with only 1 minute and 16 seconds left on the clock in the second quarter.
Do you have any idea how much wood the woodchuck chucked? As Jiggy handled this one on the far side. It was a lot, okay? It was a lot.
Oh, wow. I had no idea. Thank you.
Yeah. Well, some people just don't think about it, Just give it just a second thought, That one sent far side. Jiggy sends it in. Pigeon looking for a cut. Ooh, a little bit behind the cut. Said he looked for the cut and hit the slice. And now we all want pizza. Thank you, Jiggy. Shrimbitsky. You know what? Pie is pizza. Pizza is pie, but all pie is terrible. That's why pizza is pie. Because regular pie is horrible. But pizza pie, everybody
but you
loves
just said
pizza.
all pie is terrible, and you just
Well,
called
all
pizza a
pie is terrible, but pizza pie, which supplants pie. Ryan Ryruff, Jiggy sends this one out. 10 seconds here in the half in this tie game. Why y'all talking about pizza? Strap! 26-23 to end the half. As he sends that one in from downtown like delivery. It's not DiGiorno. My goodness. We'll be right back in a few moments.
For those looking to claim this week's NFT, get over to www.nepavrpro.com/NFT and fill out the claim form. In order to complete the claim form, you need the secret password, which for this week is week 13. That's week 13. The deadline to submit the claim form is 9 p.m. Eastern Time, Sunday, September 4th. Do not miss out. nepavrpro.com/NFT. And with that, I welcome you back to our halftime report, brought to you by Big St. Charles Auto and Motorsports. Dimwee Queen, we saw a very different two quarters there. New York Kings off to a bit of a slow start, found themselves in a hole early, but really battled back there in the second quarter, and now this just looks like a slugfest. Queen, what are you seeing in the stats?
Yeah, so I mean, one of the biggest things for me that I was noticing first quarter was that New York Kings were very much so struggling to get that disc through mid. But anytime they did force a turnover in bubble, if their bubble defense was able to stop an attempted push at bubble, they were not making it down to the Orion's end of the arena fast enough. Orions were there and entirely uncontested with the disc to pick that one back up, Dimwee. So that was a huge struggle for them, not being able to get that out, having to get forced back onto defense so quickly. And then when they did get the turnover, which is a big opportunity for them, they weren't able to do anything with it or even get an actual possession. It was just a grab and clear, and every single time Orions were there faster. This second quarter here, we saw them pick up the pace quite a bit straight from the get-go.
Yeah, they did. Looking at the team stats, huge difference in stuns here. I didn't catch them at the quarter, so I don't know if that's part of the adjustments that the Kings made here, Dimwee, but 60% of the stuns going by way of the New York Kings. I wonder what that has to do with the effect of trying to break up those chains and slow the Orions down, who were oh so effective here in the first. What did you see from a game flow perspective?
Oh, I saw Strembitsky pop off. That was a big part of it. Well, obviously, it's not a one-man game. You see a lot of assists there on the side of the New York Kings. Also, Pigeon and Jiggy assisting. But 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Strem goals in that second quarter. 6 goals, 2 of them being threes. I just do the math on that. 4 times 2 is 8, plus 6, 14 points. 14 points. He has 17 total because he hit a 3 in that first quarter. 14 points he did in that second quarter, obviously with assists by his teammates. Absolutely popping off. He was also a big part of those turnovers. He has 2 steals. I'm curious how many interceptions he has. Also, Ryan with 2 steals. It's a big number to be pulling off. But that's really it. So, and I don't think it's a coincidence that Strem is popping off right now. I feel like we may be getting a preview of some things to come, but we're not going to talk about that right now as we get started here in the second half, third quarter underway, 26-23 in favor of the New York Kings as they will launch out here on the Joust advantage. Jiggy, we'll get that one picked up. And that's going to be a turnover there. Zox picks it off, turns it around, sends it out. The ugly bounce there. We'll keep it away from Ryan. We looked at it, track that one down. Instead, it's Strembitsky getting there. Strem sends it out off the backboard. We'll hit the cone. Picked up by Jiggy. Long shot off the cone again. This time the bottom side. Makes its way to the near side. Al will get there to pick it up. 26 seconds off the clock. This one's sent to the far side. Picked up by Ryan. Ryan, a long shot. Looks low off the barrier as well. The back out here to the near side too. Collected by Al. Has 2 in near the bubble. There's only 1 back there. Number 6, Heck. In the bubble, though, there is a defensive stack floating around right now, attacking these passes, well, feigning attacks. They get stunned out the backfield. That's going to open up the zone here. And just like that, your stack gets stunned out. That gives the other team an opportunity. First goal of the half goes to Zucks for the Orions.
Yeah, and what a beautiful one at that. It was a pass from shoulder. Zucks was left open on shield there. Very interesting thing there. That is just a deadly spot to leave someone open when they are pushing offensively. But Zucks left on the shield open there, able to quickly cut for the pass from shoulder and get 2 points on the board to start off this third quarter.
And that's a turnover there in favor of the Orions. Ascending here. I was looking for a long one. Strembitsky will get that one picked off. Sent out through the near side too. They have a stack. No, they don't. Stack gets broken up. Will be a turnover here for the Orions as they're back. Excuse me. Yeah, their offense basically stopped all the New York Kings from getting out of the bubble there. But there will be a turnover there. Jiggy to Strem. Strem though stunned out here. A turnover here for Draco Mako in the game now. Draco Mako in, who is not. Looks like Ryruff is not in currently. As that one's down to the floor. Draco Mako, edge of the bubble, sends it off the post. Looks like goalie got pulled out incidentally by a teammate. Heck, though, gets that one picked off, sent up, and then hands to Zucks. Zucks back in there. Al far side, inverted, hits the cut to Ryan, who will not miss that as the goalie gets stunned out. And the Orions will retake the lead here, 27-26.
27-26, and a great job coming in from the New York Kings. Fighting to maintain that possession there and get those points on the board. Or I'm sorry, New Orleans Orions. I got mixed up there. New Orleans Orions definitely fighting to maintain the possession there, get the points on the board. New York Kings able to force some interruptions, but not enough to force a turnover there, and gives 2 points to the New Orleans Orions.
Draco Mako handling it here for the Orions. Sends it up. Will be intercepted by Pigeon. Pigeon looking to send that one in off the floor. It was just wide and then away from the defense here to the near side wall. Al will get there first. Scoops it here into the near side too. That's a good scoop. Defensive stack cannot get there. Al picks it up. Studs out Pigeon. What a move, but Strem will get the clean pocket pick. Sends it out through that far side tube. Strem picks it off. Sends it up. Oh, off the inside of the post. That's a heartbreaker right there. This one will be Ryan. On the far side, under pressure by Strem, though, does get it cleared out. It was a pass attempt a little bit low. Ow, what a read. Hits it for the 3. That is a 4-point lead to the Orions here in the third.
That was insanity. What a quick turnaround there for the New Orleans Orions. Forcing that turnover, getting the clear out, And Ow with the read there and the long three. Absolutely beautiful.
Now Shrem again here. Sends it across. Jiggy. And Shrem will push up to mid. Jiggy slows it up. And they will push up aggressively, actually backing up. Number 6, Heck. Once they get into the zone, that's interesting. They swap up like that. That green pigeon far side. Shrem here on the near side. Defense has all sorts of... they clumped up together, and it looks like were they down a man?
I didn't notice them down a man. I definitely noticed them clumped, though.
I only saw 3 in the bubble. Maybe it was just me. I couldn't find a 4th.
Yeah, we've still got 5 in the arena. So
I'm not sure what I was seeing. But Zux again. That pass to Zux. They read it this time though. Zux is able to recover it. And then sent across there to Ow. Ow looking at an empty goal only for a moment. Now down the floor, back across. Ryroff back in the game here. Draco Mako out as Zux will hit it, and they go up by 4.
This is the strategy that I was talking about earlier. New Orleans Orions have found kind of their groove with a 5th player in the arena these last few weeks, and they've often alternated between Ryroff and Draco Mako, who are able to step into the place of one another very well, but also play very differently, so it shakes up the arena quite a bit.
Oh, big turnover, Ryan, long shot. Ooh, just barely hits the top of the shield there. Shrem has to get this one sent out through the near side, gets it away from Al, and this will be a good clear in. Flat bounce off the back wall. Pigeon is there, hits it for the 2. They're back within 2.
Back within 2, and a great job capitalizing there to that green pigeon, putting 2 points on the board from a turnover and bringing them back, like you said, within 2. This is still anyone's game with 2 minutes and 30 seconds left on the clock in the 3rd quarter, and still 1 more quarter to go.
And again, they go for that. That's that same play. This one into the bubble. Shrimbitzi picks it off. Somebody moving around interestingly. And Zux will send that one up. Ow on the far side. Ow across Ryroff. Is not able to get the grab, and nobody gets that one picked off. All sorts of stuns and boosts and leeches coming out here. Ryroff ultimately getting that one picked up. Yeah, Pigeon glitching around a little bit. As Ryroff will turn that one around. Zux there on the far side. Zux up. In the hands of a teammate. Teammate across. Ryan now looking for a cut. Al was cutting in, but a little bit off the mark as that passes. Jiggy will turn that one around. Look like the Orions are a little bit out of coordination there for a moment. Wonder if they're having some comms issues. There's Ryan there on the far side. Move this up to Zux. Zux plays that one cleanly. And moving around there. A minute and a half to go here in this 2-point game. The New Orleans Orions are maintaining this possession, but having trouble getting into the bubble currently, which has not been an issue of theirs for most of this game. As Al will send this one up to Ryan. Ryan, there it is.
Ooh.
That's what they were looking for. They're back up by 4.
What beautiful communication. That was Ryan putting that one in for 2 points, but they had a teammate on top of the goalie. As soon as goalie went to push Ryan, the stun came in on the goalie, leaving the goal wide open for him, and that is 2 points to the New Orleans Orions.
Quick pass there to the far side. Will be sent back near side, and the defense gets there. Ryroff, but they're stunned out by Strem. Strem, open goal. There he is. They're back with a 1.
Back within 1 indeed. Strembitsky forcing the turnover there, gets the stun off on the New Orleans Orions, grabs the disc, and from the floor sinks a long 3 to bring them back within 1, but still 26 seconds left on the clock as we launch out of the tubes here, and that is enough time to score another goal.
Now we'll send that one out on the far side. Will be collected by Heck. Heck turning it around. That green pigeon there on the far side. Pigeon sends that one through. We'll find its way all the way down. Taking a couple bounces here off the near side wall. Shrem there has to battle with Ryroff. Ryroff was able to get this one sent up here to Ryan. Ryan has to contend with 1. Does get the pass to Zux. Zux, 1 more shot there to end the half. Excuse me, end the 3rd. And we'll go into the 4th quarter, 34-33. This game is just as close as it was when we were tied up at the half. We'll be back in just a moment.
If you really want to find out what you're made of, you can forget the personality tests and social media quizzes. Because the only way you're ever going to know is by heading into the big, Wild, raging, so damn beautiful it hurts world, and finding out for yourself. Were you born to follow a path, or were you born free? These are the things we thought about when we made the new Grand Cherokee. Made for what you're made of.
Harley-Davidson builds bikes that are meant to ride. There are vehicles your parents would recommend you drive. Then there are the motorcycles your crazy uncle who gave you fireworks for your birthday tells you to ride. You wouldn't want to let your uncle down, would you? If your need is speed, chrome, and custom paint, check out all of the new and pre-owned bikes at Greenmount Road Harley-Davidson in O'Fallon, Illinois. Don't let your uncle down. Get to Greenmount.
Oh, I think they're overrated.
So we are back. Nobody here in this game. That's not the point, but we'll talk about that later. As we are here in the fourth quarter, between we're talking butts and seats. That's what I'm talking about.
Butts and seats.
Pigeon, we'll get this one turned over here for the Kings. Heck, setting up Jingo. What a stop! Unbelievable stop there by Ryruff. As Jiggy will get that one collected on the back, on the far side there. A slap from, you guess who other? Strembitsky gets the first goal here in the fourth quarter.
Strembitsky coming in hot tonight. Definitely on fire in the arena, but just got a really, really nice slap into the goal for 2 points off of the assist from Heck.
So still over 7 minutes to go here in this game. New York Kings retake the lead here, up by 1. Zucks on the near side. Again, that play. It's always a pass to Zucks, and then the 2 in deep there. Why did it take my mini map away again? Ryan stunned out. Disc is loose. Good recovery there. Zuck sends it across, looking for Al. Al's not able to play it. That green pigeon turns it over and sends it out. They've got a 3-man stack now, chasing this one down. Pigeon off of the head of Strem. Strem gets it, picks it up. Pigeon gets it back. Strem now, both of them stunned out. Oh my goodness! If that had been a goal, I would have lost my mind. I would have lost my mind. Al sends this one out. Will be collected here by Strembitsky in the bubble. You saw what they kind of played. What's that game where you like everyone hops over each other like that? Leapfrog. They were leapfrogging with the disc there. Thank you. That's now in my repertoire, my lexicon, as it were. Zucks sends him across to Ryan, and New Orleans Orion's currently in possession. A shot there wide. Al wants to take that shot. There's too many bodies off of a head, in fact, on the way in. That was Jiggy's cranium. As Pigeon up to Strem. Strem had a monkey on his back, but still able to get that pass off. And that went in. Almost gets to the goal. Al, the scoop, not good. Pigeon turns it around. Off the post, a little bit low. Collected now by Strembitsky. Strembitsky sending it across, looking for Pigeon, but Pigeon was not ready for that pass. Al will scoop that one away. A couple of stacks here contending for this one. Will be a brawl. Well, the shield there for Pigeon takes out 2 of the Blues. And the send in here, that's unfortunate for the Orions. I believe, it was Pigeon who sent that one up. What a play there by Pigeon to get this one into play. Heck, beyond the goal there to Pigeon. Pigeon! One more pass to Jiggy, although that one's off of the post. And Jiggy will leech his way to that disc. A beautiful play there by Jiggy to get this one back. Pigeon has one end, looking for Stram and loses a disc instead. Will be scooped by Ryra for the Orions. And Ryan for the Orions will scoop that one back towards mid. We are still only the 1 goal here from Strem. Several minutes since then, as Strem turns this one back around for the Kings. Jiggy back across for Pigeon. Pigeon not able to get the grab. Then was down to the 4. We'll be Heck and Strem both going for that one. They both get stunned out. This one will get scooped to mid, incidentally, off of a stun out. And Ryan stunned out as he touches that one. Al stunned out as he touches it. And another scrum for it as Pigeon sends that one through. Both these teams fighting desperately for possession right now. Zucks turns that one back around to the edge of the orange bubble there. Will be Orange, though, on defense, getting back in possession. That's the New York Kings. Strembitsky with it, though, gives that one away to Zucks there in the neutral zone. Zucks sends that one across to Ryruff. Ryruff has 2 in the bubble, 3. 2 at the edge, 1 on the far side. That's Ryan. Ryan, look for a cut. No, bring it in himself. 2 minutes, 44 seconds. The Ryans are back in the lead.
Back in the lead indeed, and definitely a little bit of a scrappy match here going into this fourth quarter. You can tell both teams very hungry to take home a win tonight and fighting to get points on the board here and try and get a nice cushy lead.
Strem with it, baiting that chain. Gets a nice pass off, incidentally, as he gets stunned out. And Pigeon will continue to walk this one up. Defense maintaining their coverage in this lane. The Zucks get stunned out here in the backfield. Zuxo maintaining coverage of that lane. Stays on Pigeon. The Pigeon is still able to receive a pass and send a pass to Jiggy. It puts the Kings back in the lead.
Back in the lead indeed. That is Jiggy putting that one in. And another really nice patient play there coming in from the New York Kings. They were not as chaotic in the arena pushing or attempting to push bubble there, but able to get the 2 points off, bring them back up here. Oh, and another turnover by Strembitsky here for the side of the New York Kings. Dimwee.
Yeah, Shrem sends that one in. We'll take a bounce there to the far side. The defense will get their first recover. Ryan turns that one around. Good stack here. There, Ryan. Good leech. Studs out the stack, and they still have Ryruff. Actually, they still have Ryruff now. Actually, just Ryruff. But then Ryan will get this one recovered here. Defense does return to the bubbles. Ryan will look for a reset. That's Al on the far side. As Zucks here on the near side on the back line. They set up in a square. Zucks now will move up. Ryruff look for a cut across. He hits the cut across. Ryan will sealable slam that one in. 38-37.
Yeah, Ryan, great placement there on the cut, putting the disc in the goal via slam dunk for 2 points to bring them up by 1. Clock is ticking, and these teams are exchanging goals here. It is going to be anyone's game with only 2 minutes and 34 seconds left on the clock.
Pigeon handling this one near side will send it through mid. Jiggy has to just slap that one forward. That's a good setup. Shrem gets their first open goal.
No
Hits
way.
It. They hit 40. New York Kings are up by 2.
Oh man, are you poking the Jucifer bear on that 40 comment here, Dimwee?
If I were to confirm that, it wouldn't be so subtle.
Oh, okay, got it. 10-4.
2 minutes to go. Ryan, quick pass here near side. If there were a game to turn that on its head, this is the one. Ryruff sends it across Al back to Ryruff. Jukes, and then sends that one back to Ryan on the back line. Ryan pulling Jiggy out of the play. Both of them stunned out there on the far side. Ryruff trying to pull Strem out. Strem will bite. And there's a setup there to Ryan. Ryan backing it back out. Strem again pressuring these disc carriers here. Oh my goodness. That almost going in off a headbutt, but Pigeon will slap that one away. Minute and a half here. This one's out at mid. Still loose. No stacks getting together. Too many stuns in the backfield. Strembitsky has all the time in the world
No
to
way!
gain that 3 as this one's out of the bubble to the far side. It will be collected by Ryan. Ryan looking for a heave of his own. We'll send that one off the floor. A bounce pass into the hands of Al. Not able to take the shot. Instead, we'll send that one to far side. Ryruff. Al now. Oh. Wow. 41-40. Minute to go.
A minute to go, and that hurt the ding from Strembitsky there. Unfortunate, it was just off the post. But giving an opportunity for the New Orleans Orions to get the possession back, and the push on bubble was good. A nice patient one there, running out a lot of time on the clock and putting them up by 1, but an opportunity now for the New York Kings to get some points back here.
42 seconds on the clock. 41. Jiggy far side sending it up. Down by 1. Is this team? Heck. Sets it up for Pigeon. One more car across. They hit it. They're back in the lead. There's going to be, about 15 seconds, I think. 14. Something, right about 14 seconds for the Orions to answer.
14 seconds, and that was so pretty. The passes were so intentional, finding the open person, not forcing just the closest person to goal to get the disc there. Absolutely beautifully done by the New York Kings. With the disc now is the New Orleans Orions with 7 seconds left on the clock.
Yeah, 5 seconds. Ryan moving this one up. He continues to walk. They're going to take one shot here. Ryruff sends it. Stopped by Heck. The New York Kings will get this victory here against the Orions. The Orions will fall to 10-3. New York Kings will climb to 3-10. Fortunately for the New York Kings, will have no effect on the postseason for either team, as the New Orleans Orions are properly clinched, meaning they are in a proper playoff position. They are not a wild card team, even if they lose this game and the next. But unfortunately, the same can be said about the New York Kings. Will not be in the playoffs, despite this phenomenal victory here tonight against the Orions. Brutus.
Yeah, but no doubt the New Orleans Orions dropping this one tonight. It is going to matter potentially for seeding. It opens up the window for the Laser Sharks, the Burners, who are nipping at the heels with just 4 losses apiece as well. So big implications here. We said at the start of the match, Queen, that either team could win this. These were really strong rosters. Orions jump out to that early lead, but the New York Kings just kept clawing back and really turned this into a back and forth matchup really the entirety of the second half.
Yeah, it was that second quarter. New York Kings turned it around, and they never shut it off. They continued to combat the New Orleans Orions, and New York Kings were just they were ready. I don't know what happened in the first quarter. I don't know if they took that first quarter to figure out what the Orions decided to do this game. Whatever the strategy was, it worked for them despite what that first quarter looked like.
Yeah, well, part of that strategy was definitely stuns. We talked about at the half here at the end of the match. Almost 50 more stuns going the way of the New York Kings. So interesting how they incorporate that into trying to slow down the Orion's attack, which was oh so effective in the first quarter. They slowed it down just enough that they could match from scoring, with Strembitsky really jumping out, getting a lot of points on the board tonight, carrying the team a bit from a points perspective. With that, let's talk about the Holtzauer Auto and Motorsports player of the match, i.e. this stunt man. Somebody's getting a trophy tonight. Dimwee, who do you like in this match?
Without a doubt, the man of the hour, Shimbitsky. He played out of his mind tonight. He looked better tonight than he has most of the season. If you're wondering why I'm not looking at the camera right now, I just decided I have had this sticker here for probably over a year now. Definitely over a year now, and I've never wanted to use it on anything. But today, I got myself a new laptop, and one that will be with me for a while, and I have finally realized what I need to do with this sticker right here. It's going on my laptop. It will be there for a very long time.
This very personal moment brought to you by Sir Dimwee. I'm really. Oh, nice. There it is. Queen, stuntman.
So I have to agree. I mean, Strembitsky having a ridiculous game tonight. We know Strembitsky is such an incredible player, but really coming out and showing off tonight. 25 points, 2 assists, 3 steals, 2 saves, 49 stuns, and we know the game doesn't register those steals and saves properly because there's so many times that Strembitsky was forcing those turnovers. He was a part of that second quarter madness where we had the Orions struggle to get a proper rollout in there because of the disruptions coming in from the New York Kings. So easily over to the side of Strembitsky for this one for the player of the match.
Congratulations, Strembitsky. Stuntman trophy going on a mantle. Big win. Big win for the New York Kings here. We have got 2 more exciting matchups, but before we do, I think we can go ahead and announce our Easter egg competition replacement. If you weren't watching closely at halftime, we're going to start a new game, which is random animal shows up on screen. If you can name the random animal and the on-camera personality that animal disrupted, I don't know. We'll come up with some kind of a prize. But if you missed it at halftime, it was pretty funny. With that, we've got 2 more exciting matchups. The Phoenix Vipers are going to take on the Denver Raptors here in our next matchup. And then we've got 1 more after that. That's going to be the Nashville Legends taking on the Austin Burners. Do not go far. You don't want to miss those exciting matches. First one goes to the New York Kings. Let's see who wins in the next round. We will be back right after a word from our sponsors.
One American with a burning desire to save the world from high prices. He is the stuntman that saved the world. He is looking to destroy high prices. A man that brought the world together because of his love for Kawasaki. One man strapped to a 2021 Terex KRX 1000. The stuntman that saved the world. Get your favorite Kawasaki motorcycles, ATVs, and side-by-sides today at Holtzauer Pro Motorsports in Nashville, Illinois.
Welcome back to Nepa TV's Friday night action. We saw a great one in the first matchup of the night that saw the New York Kings walk away with a win over the New Orleans Orions. We've got another great matchup here, this time taking a look at the Western Division as the Phoenix Vipers take on the Denver Raptors on what I like to call the Nails match. Dimwee, Queen, welcome back. Tell me about these rosters and what we expect to see tonight.
Dimwee, you want to go first?
Sure, yeah. We got first we got the Phoenix Vipers in here. Number 3 in their conference, 8-4. They are going to be in the postseason. At worst, it'll be a wild card spot, but this is a team that has really taken people by surprise this season. As you've got Palace, Matthew, Big Bot, Gunnysaw. They will have Technowebs in from the AAA. This roster, Palace is a captain. At the start of the season, I think nobody was going, Palace isn't going to be nobody was naysaying Palace as a captain. But at the same time, nobody was like, yeah, he's going to be a great captain. Nobody. Nobody was talking about it. I think everybody was kind of like, Palace? All right, let's see. And wow. Did he? Wow. Wow. He has proven himself to be quite the captain. And this team now 8-4 on the season, coming in against this Denver Raptors team. Number 3, as I mentioned, will be in the postseason. What a debut for Palace as a captain in this season. Genuinely, this is not for show. I am genuinely impressed with what he was able to do.
Yeah, I said it from the get-go to Dimwee that I was wildly impressed, and I felt the same way. It wasn't like there was any that's not going to work, but there wasn't any oh yeah, that's going to be amazing. It was just kind of oh, that happened. Palace is captain, and then Palace as captain was extremely impressive, and continues to be. There has not been a match that I have got to sit down and watch or sit down and cast where I have not been impressed by Palace's ability to captain.
And of course, they're coming in here against the Denver Raptors. Still looking for that first victory this season. And it looks like they're going to be without Palador this evening. So Zach W. Witt and I believe Jakey is their usual roster. Is that it, right? Or is it original? One of those two. I should have the rosters up. My mistake.
It is actually Zach W.
Klex?
Witt, Palador, and Klex.
Klex,
So they're
wow.
missing Palador, and they've got Original and Jake E. coming up from the Aspen Sparrows to get some time here in the Pro League tonight.
So if they watch this VOD back, if they get a victory here and then watch this VOD back, Klex is going to be really upset with me.
Yeah, he will be.
Rightfully so.
Yes.
Didn't Palador say he couldn't cast tonight because he had a match? I feel lied to. I'm kidding. I'm totally making that up.
To be fair, I know where he is,
Under
and it
the
was a
whole bus.
last-minute decision that he will be not even in his
Well, now I'm
hometown,
curious.
So,
But,
yes.
Good. I was going to say, I want to show this off real quick. Because I was doing this on camera, distracting, basically not looking at the camera. There we go. The Kang sticker properly on the laptop there. And I guess I did go with an Asus. Because literally every other company, same specs, $200 more. I was like, is this like a Chromebook? Am I missing something? No.
Oh my, a Chromebook! So many shots taken.
No, I'm just saying, how is it so cheap?
Wow,
How is it so
Dimwee's
cheap?
Dimwee's laggy tonight. Must be the Chromebook.
Oh my goodness. So anyways, we are going to get in here, get started in this first quarter between the Phoenix Vipers and the Denver Raptors. Of course, Phoenix Vipers again in the postseason, wild card at worst. Denver Raptors will not be featured in the postseason. This is their last of 2 games. Their final first of 2 games. I don't know how to say that. You know what I'm trying to say. We are started here, first quarter underway. Technowebs with it. Actually, Technowebs in this one. Sends it up. Palace, Original, good stop in the goal for the Denver Raptors. As Original does get that one sent out through that far side tube. Original was just in the chat as Klex scores the first goal here for the Denver Raptors.
Lex getting the first 3 points nonetheless. What a way to start off the game here for the side of the Denver Raptors. Definitely impressive coming out against the Phoenix Vipers there, and Klex sinking that one for the 3.
So who wasn't in there? Is it Witt? Witt's in right now. Is it Jakey? Wait, Jake. I thought I saw him in, but pass here near side. Big Bot not able to get the pickup. So it'll be Zach W. sending him out. Also recently rejoined the team with his brother over in VRML. Look out for that, because those two, when they play together, can be very scary, offense and defense. Seriously, watch those two play together. They're phenomenal. But imagine it can be as difficult as like me playing with my brother at times. But it's still just as equally as like extremely rewarding as well when you do well.
Yeah.
You know, it's like a double-edged sword.
Uh-huh.
But Big Bot moving in here, but you got to watch them play together because they play very well together. Big Bot, of course they do. Matthew, check the wubs. First goal here for the Vipers. They're on the board. Still down by 1.
Denver Raptors there putting on some pressure with a stack defensively, trying to force these bad passes, but goalie jumping out a little early there, leaving the lane to goal wide open, and Phoenix Vipers get 2 points on the board, but still not enough to match this 3 here, and the disc in the hands of Denver Raptors now.
Clark setting that one in. We'll take a bounce up to the ceiling. Matthews there first on the defense. Crosshair far side to Palace. I was waiting for a chain to get together. Chain does get together, but then they split up. Defensive stack will get there first instead. Original with the pickup. Original stunned up, but Big Bop still gets to clear out to the far side. And then the zone here is Matthew. And he'll turn that one around back to the near side tube, through the near side tube, all the way down and in. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Ooh, good defensive stack. Uh-oh. Watch out. Check the wubs. Gets it in. They're up by 1.
We know if TechnoWubs is in the bubble, it is hard to stop that man. And it is TechnoWubs himself who picks up the disc after a little bit of a scrum there in the arena and finds his way, jukes his way into the goal for the slam dunk too.
Collects there in the trench. Good send up original good play against that stack. And a little give and go there though. That's that pass a little bit low. And Klex touches it, but TechnoWubs will get the turnover and the clear. Well, almost gets clear. Matthew look for a cloud shot. Oh.
No
what?
way.
Wait, what? Okay, so what?
I don't understand
so
how that happened.
Hit Matthew. Matthew hits the shot. Zach gets technicaled. And Matthew gets no credit. I don't even know what to say about that. That's a first.
Word.
Yeah.
Yeah, a little bit. And it's a 2. And it's a 2. So at least Zach converted it to a 2. That's a wow. I didn't. Somebody clip that, send it to Rad. Although,
Can I get a stat?
Are they
If
listening
that's
right
how
now?
it's going, can I get a stat? I feel like everybody should get a stat.
yeah, right. It's just free stats for everybody. But only if it's against your team. Zach stunned out. Palace gets that one picked off, sends it out. Of course, Palace and Zach used to be longtime teammates. Zach turns this one around. A good bounce pass up to Clax. Open goal.
Nice.
Tied up, 6-6.
Beautiful job there, Zach W. in tunnel. Tunnel is not a word. Tunnel able to recollect the disc there off of the attempted clear. Sends it over to Klex, who is on boot. And that is a example of great communication coming in via comms so that way you know where your teammates are. And Klex, looking at the open goal, capitalizes to get 3 points.
Now,
no way.
Turner here, original long shot.
Oh, no way!
Stack was on its way in, not able to get there in time. 9-6 in favor of the Raptors.
Very well done. Every goal in this game so far being a 3-pointer here for the Denver Raptors. Now up by 3 with 2 minutes and 58 seconds left on the clock here in this first quarter.
And Palace here near side. Big Bot does get a collector. We'll scoop it back to Palace. And nice to get away from that chain. Matthew up. They've got one back there. It's a 2v1, 1v1, 2v1. Wit is in the game.
No
Wit.
way!
Big stop in the goal. Turns up and around. Zach W. Hits it off the floor. One bounce. Not quite in. Takes a careening bounce to the near side. Klex. Off of original. Klex now scoops it to original. Original has to track this one down. And is able to. Now move it in on the floor here. There's a little bit of room. Matthew not pressuring too hard. The edge of the bubble, big setup there. Zach was not able to get the pick off As everyone makes its way through the back line there. Another setup here. Witt sends it to the near side. Original beyond the goal. Collects. 1v1 against goalie. We'll get it in for the 2. They're up by 5.
There were so many things done so well in that push there by the Denver Raptors. Originally, just the stack, redirect stack. It was Witt and Original going after that disc, redirected the stack to maintain the possession. First one gets stunned out, second one maintains that there, is able to get a hand on the disc and capitalize there to get 2 points on the board after some nice clean passing, even after an attempted missed shot.
Down here near side, send across far side, Matthew. This one will just get sent in. And the
that was scary.
Flex has to make a major recovery on that one. Slaps it across far side, minute 20 on the clock here on the first. Palace on the floor. And walks it up. There's plenty of room here. Edge of the bubble. Continues to juke around, pulls the defender out finally, and Big Bot will bring it in to bring it back within 3.
Yeah, curious to know what happened there. Defense for the side of the Raptors. Goalie entirely left the goal, leaving Big Bot a wide open lane to get those 2 points after Palace finds the lane to him over there on the post.
Now, Joust advantage here for the Denver Raptors. Zach W. far side, look for a relay there to Original instead of Technowubs. They get it red, and we'll send this one in. Palace picks it up, stunned out, though. Will be Witt. The pickoff. Look at send that one out. Zach W. off of that stack. Zach and Original stacking after the Zach stack. They have a 5-point lead once again.
5-point lead indeed. That was Zach W. sinking that one off of the little bit of a dribble play they had there, Zach and Witt. And now with only 10 seconds left on the clock, disc advantage is going in the hands of the Phoenix Vipers, Dimwee.
Then in here, sorry I was muted. Zach turns it around here on the Phoenix Vipers to end the first quarter, 13-8. In favor of the Raptors. See if they can hold on to this lead. And we'll go into this first intermission. We'll be right back.
Welcome back to Nepa TV's coverage of Friday Night Pro Series action. We are 5 of 12 quarters complete. Queen, tell us about the team stats and first quarter here of Vipers versus Raptors.
Yeah, so definitely an interesting game starting off here. Phoenix Vipers only getting 8 points on the board. We know that they're pretty heavy hitters in the arena coming up against the Denver Raptors, who have not taken a win yet just this season, but they are hungry for one. They have been so close the last few weeks, but we also know Phoenix Vipers and how they make these adjustments in the arena, so I would guess we see something a little bit different from them moving into this second quarter. Dimwee, over to you.
Yeah, Big Bot, they got the first possession, Phoenix did. But then a giveaway. Big Bot give it to Zach. Zach says down Original. Sends it for a 8-point lead.
Another open goal 3 that has got to hurt. But again, I don't have any doubt that we've got Phoenix Vipers making some sort of a plan here to make their way back from this deficit on the scoreboard. And if there is any team able to do it, we know it will be them.
Matthew on the far side. And sent up here. They have 2 at the edge of the bubble, although that pass will going to be off the mark. Oh. Zach had it, lost it. Original gets it back. Look for that clear. It's not getting it out. Original has to recover. Fighting Matthew for it. Actually, will be Big Bot with that pickup. Big Bot setting it far side. Technoweb's looking at a 2v2. Oh, what a play there. Clax comes out of the goal. Picks that one off. Stuffs it. Sends it here into the near side trap. Zach Debbie will get it recovered instead. Only 1 minute off the clock here. Long shot. That may have been on its way in off the backboard. Palace will look to send this one out through that far side too. Good stack after it. Here, Palace on the far side, open goal. Kaboom! They're within 5.
Within 5 indeed, and those stacks picking up the pace for the side of the Phoenix Vipers, causing a lot of disruptions in the arena here on both sides of the arena, but it is Palace who gets to the disc speedy quick and is able to capitalize on that open goal to get 3 points.
Speedy is quick. That's a good way to put it. He is fast. Speedy quick. I'm just playing.
Speedy quick. Wait, are you making fun of me?
I'm not making fun of you. I was making a pun out of it. Because there's a player named Speedy. There's actually 2. Zach across. Oh, what a setup originally. So it'd be like, so if you were known as a fast player and we called it Queen Quick, so you're as quick as Queen is, so it's like you're as fast as Speedy is.
Got it.
Speedy Quick. Do you?
I do. I mean, I didn't know there was someone named Speedy. Apparently, Speedy's fast, huh?
Speedy V? You don't know Speedy V?
No.
Speedy V. Literally, like, 1 preseason VRML? Speedy V?
Nope. No, I am
Techno.
new.
Ooh, big stop there,
Oh.
Wit. Yeah, with Ender and it was before Wit was on the team, I'm pretty sure. Ender and who else was on Illuminati preseason? I don't remember. Matthew sending them across. Wit joined, I think, season 1 or 2. Techno brings it in. They're back within 5.
Techno pulling out the jukes on shoulder to get around those
QL.
defenders. What?
QL Young.
Oh.
That was their 4th.
Got it. Pulls out the jukes to get around those defenders and put 2 points on the board for the side of the Phoenix Vipers. Still down. Certainly not out.
Yeah, Ivan says former Chicago Wizards, Speedy V, currently on the Kangaroo, Speedy V. Palace there picks this one off from the other Raptors. You know Speedy, you just don't remember. Zach sends it in. Good bounce shot. That was on its way. Klex.
Ooh.
Klex. Although the stack may have been on its way there too, so let's be fair. Techno not able to get that grab there. Will be a scrum for it here near side. Somehow Techno gets that scoop. Palace will send that one through. Andy W says, Klex? That's my point exactly. Here near side, just over 4 minutes on the clock. That's Big Bot. Also, that's the Andy W, brother of Zach W. Mentioned the 2 of them back on a team together over in VRML. Matthew hits it for the 2. And a team you don't want to miss. I believe that's Vicious currently. As we get a dropout on Phoenix Vipers. And I wasn't being descriptive. The team name is Vicious. I'm still not being descriptive. Literally, it's a noun. Vicious. Get it?
Yes, I get it. Yes, I get it. Did we? I totally get it.
I love the name, by the way. Vicious. Love it. Original here on the near side says it across Klex. Back up original. And he'll send it back here to Wit. There's 3.5 minutes to go in the half. Wit sending it up. Klex on the far side. Zach W. not able to get the grab. Pass a little bit too far back. And a couple bounces here. Makes its way to the near side. Matthew with it. So Phoenix Vipers almost, they had possession. Send out's not where they intended. Zach W.
Oh.
It was on its way in, but Big Bot just decided to be rude today for some reason. I don't know. I was just like, you having a good day? Not anymore. Technowebs with it on the far side there. Pocket picked pretty easily there by Original, a little too easily. Zach W. another heave here, though. That one not on the money. Matthew get that one recovered. Though Wit gets that one back. Wit up here. Klex look for a cut. Original picks it up. It was a little bit too far behind Zach. And as Original gets stunned out, Klex gets it back. So look for another. Klex gets it back there. Palace, though, picks that one off, sends it out far side, too. We've been scoreless for a minute now. Klex sending this one back in. Defense will get there first. Technowebs with it. It's Techno turning that one around. Matthew with him. Matthew will get this one collected, recovered here, near side. Sends it up, takes an ugly bounce there to the far side. Palace with the pickup. They've got a 3v2 developing. Palace, ambitious shot there, and Klex in the goal. Did not have a stun out on him, although that player is nearby. Maybe. Anyways, this one's sent in here. Zach, there we open goal. Wit will make sure they get the points as they're up by 5.
Yeah, interesting decision there. Maybe it was a communication thing. If you don't know the shot is off, you call it, and points are points. Someone can grab it. Would be my best guess. I don't see Wit as someone just looking for the points. But definitely an interesting decision. They're coming in for the Denver Raptors, but nonetheless, that is 2 points on the board for them.
And Original almost gets away with that. Matthew almost gets away with that as well. Original gets it back. And Zach W, slow long heave there. Technical Web's able to get there pretty quickly. Turns that one right back around off the slanted wall there. Uh-oh. Excuse me. Original trying to play that. Keep that one away from the orange team. Nice. Look at this. Look at that. That looked so off balance, but they maintained possession the entire time. Phenomenal work there by the Denver Raptors. They earned this goal.
Ooh.
And some sweet. So Matthew hits it off of the chin. I'm sorry. The shooter hits it off of the chin of Matthew.
Yeah, definitely some interesting placement there, but 2 points going over to the Denver Raptors. They're off the head of Matthew in goal, but 2 points is 2 points. Oh no, and a big turnover there.
Almost, but Zach will take out the trash. Raptors are up by 9.
Up by 9 indeed, and only 20 seconds left on the clock moving into this halftime. I have to say I am shocked by the scoreboard, but again, if we know anything, we know that Palace oftentimes takes these halftimes to readjust themselves, readjust their team, figure out how to get their team rocking and rolling in the arena. And that, last second 2 points over to the Denver Raptors as we seal the deal here for this second quarter in this match. And we will be right back after a quick word from our sponsors.
Harley-Davidson builds bikes that are meant to ride. There are vehicles your parents one American you drive, with a burning desire to save the world from high prices. Uncle who gave you fireworks for your birthday tells you to ride. You wouldn't want to let your uncle down, that brought the world together because of his love for hunting, speed, chrome, and custom paint. Check out with 4 wheels strapped to a parallel twin-engine road Harley-Davidson in save the world. Don't get your favorite Honda motorcycle, ATVs, and side-by-sides today at Holzhauer Pro Motorsports in Nashville, Illinois.
If you really want to find out what you're made of, you can forget the personality tests and social media quizzes. Because the only way you're ever going to know is by heading into the big, wild, raging, so damn beautiful it hurts world and finding out for yourself. Were you born to follow a path, or were you born free? These are the things we thought about when we made the new Grand Cherokee. Made for what you're made of.
All season long, Nepa has been and will continue to issue NFTs to anyone who shows up to the live broadcasts, fills out the claim form, and knows the secret password. The form can be found at www.nepavrpro.com/NFT. Each week, we'll be highlighting a different franchise as the logo. Show up each week and you can collect all 16. The more you collect, the more potential rewards you can unlock. The deadline to submit the claim form is 9 p.m. Eastern Time, Sunday, September 4th. The Week 13 secret password is, guess what? Week 13. That's Week 13. www.nepavrpro.com/NFT is where you need to go to fill out the form. And with that, welcome back To our halftime report, brought to you by Big St. Charles Auto and Motorsports. Dimwee Queen, we have seen a close match. We have seen a Raptors team walk into halftime with a lead, which I know is exciting for a lot of our viewers. It is for me, the Denver Raptors, looking for that first victory on the season. They've set themselves up nicely here in the first half. What do you see in the team stats?
So yeah, I mean, Denver Raptors just playing very, very, very well tonight. They are speedy across the arena, even with subs in. So keep in mind, they've got Palador out in their place. They've got Original, and so right now in the arena, right? It's Original. Yeah, in the arena is Original, Klex, Wit, and Zach W. But the chemistry, these stacks without any hiccups have been doing super well together and playing very, very well together, especially in their offensive pushes. They've got a lot of really calculated pushes, not relying upon those those kind of scramble plays where you just kind of hope and pray that the clear is going to work. They're really setting themselves up well inside of the bubble, and they've made a ton of great stops tonight. It's not that Phoenix Vipers haven't made their way down into the bubble for the Denver Raptors. They have. It's just Denver Raptors defense is very much so on point tonight.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more. And as I take a look at that assist stat in particular, doubled up are the Raptors over the Vipers, 10 assists to 5. When I see that high assist number, Dimwee, that tells me that we have, if you're not taking notes at home, you're not part of the follow-on of the Easter egg contest that I haven't yet named. When you get 10 assists, when your team captain has 4 assists, that tells to me it's a well-organized formation, good plays, good strategy, setting up good scoring opportunities. What did you see there out of both the Vipers and the Raptors?
To be honest, your exact point, I lost a little bit because I had nails in my shoulder. But I had a really
that's awesome because because this is the nails match and you had nails in your shoulder. I love it.
I remember what I did want to point out. As over there on the side of the Denver Raptors, you do have Klex there with 10 points. He's doing really well. Original with 8 as well. But the big thing that I think is really happening is Zach. Zach is playing really well right now with 4 assists, 18 stuns. That's the most on his team. I think Zach is doing a really good job behind the scenes, doing the general thing, communicating with his team, and being a big part, being that linchpin, pushing them forward. I think you're going to continue to see assists out of him. But him and Original also playing exceptionally well with 8 points, 3 assists, 2 steals. The steals are huge. It's big bot, though, for the Phoenix Vipers. We'll get this one to start the third quarter, the second half underway. As it is underway. There's the transition. Tecto Wubs to Big Bot hits it. To start us off here was Big Bot getting an initial steal off of the neutral joust. He walked it all the way up here. Tecto Wubs got it, and then Big Bot got it back.
Yeah, a very, very nice quick goal coming in from the Phoenix Vipers to bring themselves back up within 9 points here, I believe that is, if I math correctly. But bringing them back up within 9 points here. Defense for the Raptors not able to get home and get set up in time and made room for an easy 2-pointer for them.
Also, I've in the chat said subliminal messaging. I guess there's 2 commercials. Here's the thing. Subliminal messaging is like hidden underneath. You know what I mean? It's like backmasking on your Led Zeppelin album, that kind of stuff, right? What you got is Tecto Wubs hits a beautiful 3. Bring it back within 6. What you got was superliminal messaging.
Is that a real thing? Or did you just make that up?
I made it up.
You just trolled me on stream. Good night.
One and only Dash says, didn't we add me back on Discord? I only add people if I have a specific reason to on Discord. You can add me on Oculus. Actually, now you can just follow me on Oculus. Flex sends this one up. But no, if I don't have a specific reason, I actually try to keep my Discord very clean of unnecessary clutter like that. Is this one on the far side? Sorry, you're not clutter. That was rude. Klex, move this one in. Oh, big stop there, Matthew. But because I use the Discord semi-professionally, I need to keep it all kind of... Anyways, Matthew, far side, walking this one up. As we'll hit Palace. Shot. Oh, Klex. We'll pick it off. Ivan, though, actually, look it up. Superliminal messaging. See if it is a real thing, because I don't know. Google it. It might be a real thing. Incidentally, because, I mean, it makes sense, the wording, or the
You
binomial
just made
nomenclature
it up and
of
you're
it.
trolling. You trolled not
No,
only
listen.
me with the word,
It's
and now
simple,
you're trolling
simple
him
binomial
to Google
nomenclature. Simple
Oh my
binomial
goodness.
nomenclature is Matthew, off of the head of Wit. Matthew does take a shot. And now you're going to need to Google binomial nomenclature.
Phoenix Vipers recognizing that the defense of the Denver Raptors is one that is particularly hard to get through, so stunning out some of those defenders to create an open lane to get those 2 points on the board.
Sent up there, original on the far side. Superficial is a word. Superliminal. Techno hits it. They're back within 2.
Back within 2, indeed. A great turnover there. And 2 points on the board by TechnoWeb. Stack from the Denver Raptors. Almost there in time, but just a little short.
Yeah, pretty sure superliminal is a word. But superliminal messaging, I don't believe it's a thing. Original kaboom. Anybody listening on the surround sound right now? I'm curious if I got your subwoofers there.
Oh my goodness. Seriously, Dimwee?
Yeah. What? What?
Out of all the things, I just want to know if I kicked in your subwoofers. Please let me know.
Well, yeah, because if I got kaboom, you know what I mean? Like, I want to know if your subwoofers would, you know what I mean? I'm curious. Like, did I make your subwoofers go? Stack the webs moving in here.
Oh.
2v1. Oh my goodness. It looked, I know that's not what happened, but it looked like Wit got pushed out of the net.
Yeah, I don't understand where Wit
It's because Techno grabbed Wit. Wit grabbed Techno afterward. You know what I mean? It did that thing and it pushed him off.
Oh,
It pushed him away. Or Wit grabbed Techno and Techno grabbed Wit and pushed Wit away. Either way, one of them grabbed the other. They grabbed each other, basically. B-Left says foul on goalie. Yeah, it's a technical. Where are the refs at? They're blind, apparently. It's Matthew. We'll bring it back within 1 again.
Back within 1, indeed, with 3 minutes and 33 seconds left on the clock. Phoenix Vipers have found what works to get through the defense of the Denver Raptors. A lot of these quick goals before the Denver Raptors can be set up and get home in time are working in their favor. But also the stuns coming in on the defense when they are able to get set up. But this is a big opportunity for them here. Oh, and that is a turnover over to you, Dimmer.
Superliminal is a word of pertaining to or involving conscious awareness above the threshold of the subconsciousness. The superliminal. Big bot, stunned out. Plex, we'll get this one back. Also in philosophy, pertaining to or involving a supposed kind of awareness which is above and beyond experiential range of normal consciousness. Palace! Since I'm across, that's like third eye stuff. Plex on the far side. Back to original here on the air side. Double stun. Palace will get this recovered here for the Phoenix Vipers. Reset. Ooh. Big bot. Proper move there.
Yeah.
Watch that one back. There was not nothing illegal there as I watch it. Yeah, no, that was very smooth there from Big Bot. To invert onto the ceiling like that. Big Bot will walk this one up here. They have one across, one to the far side, right at the edge of the bubble. One behind there, and that is the pass back to that one behind Matthew. As we got 2 minutes to go here in this third quarter of this 1 point game. As Matthew sent this one up here. Palace, and the goal, Techno Wubs hits it. They're up by 1.
Very beautiful setup there. Palace sending one over to TechnoWebs. TechnoWebs sinking the 2-pointer, but clean passes, and you can tell that backliner facilitating the arena to let the team know what is going on and where everyone is. Now the disc is the Denver Raptors.
And pass across there from Zach to Klex across the original. They're set up in this these quasi relays. But they always they have one. It's interesting. They the way these run, they have a very they set up a relay, but they don't often actually hit the relay. I wonder if that's incidental or intentional. Zach W. Ooh, goalie ends up way out of position, and the Denver Raptors are back up by 1.
Back up by 1 indeed, and a fantastic play coming in from the Denver Raptors. Zach W. sinking a 2 off of the pass from original. And able to bring this one back up Oh, but we've only got 56 seconds left in the third quarter here. Can they force a disruption and stop the scoring, though, from the Phoenix Vipers?
Palace with a little lateral there to Matthews and moving on the bubble. They've got 4 blue. And goalie stunned out, but he had a backup immediately. Original was there. Palace will handle this one. Original comes out of the bubble. Palace in Techno. Look. Oh. Gets them all out. The Vipers are back up.
Vipers are back up because Techno Wubs with the disc on the clock there does some moves to get around quite a few defenders, drawing them all out of goal and able to put the slam dunk in for 2 points.
And Zach quick up here. Klex looking for one more to end this quarter. Original cannot take the shot and we'll lose it there to Techno, and that will end it. 32-31 at the end of the third. Excuse me, it doesn't end the game. It's the end of the quarter. 32-31. We'll go to one more intermission. We'll be back in just a moment.
Access the largest motorsports inventory in America. We're authorized dealers for Can-Am, Honda, Kawasaki, Yamaha, Sea-Doo, and more. Get the best deals these brands have to offer. Browse through our inventory to find exactly what you're looking for.
You're live. Your face is live. We're back. I was just arguing with the voices in my head. Sorry, they're friendly.
Can't wait.
Well, DeFocus is the voice in my head.
No, DeFocus is the man behind the curtain.
You know, 6 of one, half dozen of the others. Techno Wubs gets a 2. They're up by 3.
By 3, indeed. A quick goal there to start off the quarter by Techno Wubs. Sinking another slam dunk for 2 points for the side of the Phoenix Vipers. With the disc now is the Denver Raptors. Dimwit, over to you.
I have a Sesame Street song stuck in my head.
Very nice.
About counting to 4. Zach W sends it across. A beautiful song, though. By a lady Feist. Klex.
Oh!
Wide. Klex gets it back, bringing it in. Ooh. Out to Zach. Zach's not able to play it. A little bit too low. On the back line, Witt's not able to get there. Big bot. Long heave. A little bit also low. Flat bounce, though. Stack picks it up. Palace sends for the 3. Hits it. 6 points. Not just a 6-point lead, but a 6-point swing.
A 6-point swing indeed. Palace able to pick that one up off the turnover there and the clear and sink 3 points on the board before defense can get back home there. Now it is Denver Raptors with the disc who are struggling slightly here in this fourth quarter.
Counting to 4. In their side, big bot. I wish I could sing in tune without like a reference. If I had a backing track, I'd be okay, at least. Big bot. Matthew sends it across Palace. Not on the back line. Big bot is on the back line. That is, Big bot got one of my best calls. One of my favorites is Palace here on the far side, and the way you can land on his name. When he scores, big bot. You can get a real out of that bot. It's great. It's a great name for a goal call. You know what I mean? Like certain names just work better. Big bot. As big bot takes a shot. See what I mean? It's great. Klex with the clear. 5.5 to go here in the game.
Ooh.
6-point lead still to the Vipers. The Denver Raptors have struggled here in the fourth quarter to get possession and maintain it. Original picks it off, sends it out. Will they get a stack? Look at that stack from the Vipers, overshooting at the speed of light. And then the Vipers will get that one picked off, sent out. Well, look, that's a stack if I've ever seen one. Matthew puts the Vipers up by 9.
Yeah, these stacks for the side of the Phoenix Vipers picking up their pace here in these last 2 quarters definitely has been giving the Denver Raptors a little bit of a hard time. Denver Raptors, when they were able to get home, were stopping all of the attempted points on the bubble. But struggling to get home now is the Denver Raptors because of the speed coming in from the Phoenix Vipers.
Clacks far side. Backs it up. Zach W. Witt far side. And Witt stunned out. Oh, nice shield there by Matthew. That's a good clear. Oh, excuse me. I spoke too soon. Zach W. Turns it back around for the Raptors. Ooh, off of the root block. Looking for Witt. Palace. Big recovery. Sends it off the near side. And it bounces around here. Witt gets there. Witt sends it in. And will be Palace for the Vipers. So 4 minutes to go here in the fourth quarter. 4 minutes to go in the game. Big Bot sends it out with Matthew. Denver Raptors still looking for that first victory here. Currently down by 9. They were exchanging 1 and 2 point leads for a minute there. So there was a lot of scoring runs there for a minute as well. It's technical left far side. Looking for the set. Ooh. Big Bot moving on in. They have an 11-point lead.
An 11-point lead. Only 3 minutes and 50 seconds left on the clock. Denver Raptors struggling to get points on the board here still. But they do have a joust advantage right now and an opportunity to get some points on the board. Dimly, back over to you.
Another relay here. Short relay.
Ooh,
Shallow
ooh.
relays. Original try to set it across. It's off of the head of Matthew. Technical gloves looking to get this one off the bounce. Does. Witt has to get back to the goal. It's a 1v1, 1v3. Stack gets there in time. Witt tracks it down to the floor. We'll look for the send out. They have 47. Clacks on the far side. Sends it to Clacks. Clacks sends it through. Original Zach. What a read. Shot. They're within 8.
What a bottom pocket, Dimly. I really like that description on the shot. Whoa! That was good.
Don't misquote me.
What? Oh,
It was,
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
whoa!
Oh, sorry.
Actually,
I
that might have been a
missed one
misquote
of
as well. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you
No,
got
I'm not
yourself
sure.
wrong.
No, I'm not sure. I just thought it'd be funny if I was like, don't misquote me, when you're just like, whoa, you know what I mean? Like, I might have got it wrong for the sake of a gag. You know what? That's fine. Sometimes you just got to go all in. Original sends that one across over to Zach. Powell, so get this one recovered here for the Vipers. Looking to hold on to this lead. 8 points is a few, but it's not enough to call it done yet. As Original, we'll get that one picked off here for the Raptors. Up here to Clacks. Clacks looking to track it down, unable to do so. Stunned out by that stack. Technowebs here does not have a lane. Back there is Witt and Zach. Witt in the bubble. Big Bot here near side, under pressure from Original, though the defense is a little out of position. The Witt is able to get this one off of the Clacks disruption. And then a shot there. Matthew took the shot. Technowebs able to take out the trash. You're back up by 10.
A little bit of a hard time finding the goal there, but eventually Technowebs is able to do so for the 2 with a slam dunk, bringing them up by 10. 10, not 11. I can do math.
They're up by points. Some number of points.
Yes.
Collects across Original. Original back that one out. Witt. Stack playing aggressively here. That passes off. Stack will get there to pick it up. Palace and Matthew. Oh, the send out not good. Original gets it back. In transition. That goal was wide open. Instead, Big Bot will be able to get that one recovered. Sends it here off of the floor. Palace is there. Sends it through the near side too. Minute 15. Picked up instead by Clacks. Clacks sending it to that far side. Original stunned out. Not able to get the play there. Witt, though, will get it. Stunned out as well. Big Bot with a slap forward and has teammates there. Technowebs open goal. Off the shield. And the bounce almost puts it in. But then Matthew will. 12-point lead. That there may just is the ice.
May just is. That's a sentence in itself.
If you watch it back, that's when the clock popped back up.
May just is. Got it. But definitely great play there coming in from the Phoenix Vipers. Phoenix Vipers had a player there that stunned out the incoming stack for the Denver Raptors that allowed them to continue to look at that open goal there.
And Witt here on the back line, and unfortunately the Denver Raptors will not be getting that first victory here this evening. Looked close. I think we were all hoping for it.
Ooh.
Swag shot. Kleck's able to put it in for Witt. They're back within 10, but that should be the last goal of the game there. 46-36 in favor of the Vipers. And I think we're all hoping for that, hoping the Denver Raptors can't get that first victory this season. They still have one more game to do it. But it is just one more. So they will fall to 0-13. Vipers will climb to 9-4. Here the second to last week of the regular season.
Yes, but an extremely valiant effort. It was just a 1-point match going into the fourth quarter. So hats off to the Denver Raptors, who gave it their all tonight. It really looked like they were going to be in this one, but boy, the Vipers just popped off there in the fourth quarter. Too much to overcome. They are playing like a playoff team right now and really got things together after dealing with a serious charge there from the Denver Raptors. I'm actually really impressed with the poise of the Phoenix Vipers, who stuck with their game plan, stuck with what works, and finally there in the fourth quarter, they were able to stretch that lead out, particularly with some three-pointers there to stretch out that lead. Queen, what do you see?
Yeah, Phoenix Vipers making the adjustments that they needed to, particularly in the side of stacking. They knew that they could get those speedy stacks and that they would have that advantage over the Denver Raptors, and they ran that into the ground. It allowed them to have the space and the time to have those open threes, bring them back from the deficit on the scoreboard, and then continue to build a lead here moving into the last quarter and getting themselves a nice cushy lead at that, but definitely gave the Denver Raptors a run for their money. Denver Raptors struggled to maintain the speed there. They were not able to get home and defend goal like they were able to in quarters 1 and 2, and that definitely hurt them in the end.
It did hurt them in the end. Unfortunately, it's going to take them to 0-13 on the season. Vipers, meanwhile, stepping up to 9-4. They'll maintain a third-place division in the West, so well-positioned here going into the playoffs. With that, we have got to name a player of the match who really defined themselves and set themselves apart in what was a hard-fought game for 3+ quarters. Both of these teams putting up good efforts, but we do need to name a Holtzhauer Auto and Motorsports stuntman of the match. Queen, who do you like?
I got to give it over to TechnoWubs. I mean, TechnoWubs, not just the stat line, but the stat line is very pretty. 19 points, but still maintaining 5 assists. He is one of the leaders. Granted, it is Big Bot Palace, TechnoWubs all tying with 5 assists. Matthew still having 3 in the arena. Fantastic teamwork, but that's not something that we, don't always see. We always see this team, Phoenix Vipers, working phenomenally inside of their teamwork, but TechnoWubs 19 points, still putting up 5 assists, has a steal, has a save, 40 stuns inside of the arena. Just did a lot of work, and TechnoWubs was a lot of the reason that even when the defensive wall was hard to break down of the Denver Raptors, that TechnoWubs was able to get through it a lot of the times with their mechanics and their movement. So my pick is going over to Techno.
Dimway.
Every game, every player starts with 5 eggs in the basket. Every player starts with 5 eggs. It is incredibly hard to get rid of all 5 eggs. Most players, on a good day, get rid of 4. On a particularly good day, they'll get rid of 5. Tonight, only 3 players were able to do that. Klex, Witt, TechnoWubs. Not only did TechnoWubs get rid of all his eggs, most points in the game, tied for most assists, also has a steal and a save. That is an incredible amount of effectiveness in a game, just on the stats board, let alone what we actually saw in effectiveness. It's not just how you score, how much you score, it's also when you score. And he was there the entire game. It wasn't just one round where he popped off and that was it and you didn't see him again. The whole game, he was active, he was effective. All over the arena. TechnoWubs properly earns the Stuntman Award this evening.
Bravo.
From the AAA.
And I don't get a deciding vote, but I'm going to vote that direction as well. TechnoWubs, one of my favorite stories. in the draft, found himself captaining a AAA team, stuck with the season, battled his way up, found himself on the proper Vipers roster, and it seems like every time he plays, he makes his presence felt. He is as natural of a scorer as you will see in the arena, and I couldn't be more excited you guys chose Techno Wubs for the Holzhauer Auto and Motorsports Stuntman Award recipient of the night. Techno, throw that on the mantle. Hats off to you, my friend. Great game to both the Vipers and the Raptors. Vipers moving on 9-4 now. Looking forward to the playoffs with 1 week to go. We have still got one more match coming your way, though, tonight. The Nashville Legends will be taking off the Austin Burners in our nightcap, so do not go far. Further playoff implications to be had here in this next match, so you do not want to miss out. We will be back in just a few moments. Welcome back to Nepa TV. We have got more exciting action coming to you here on Friday night. Our nightcap tonight is the Nashville Legends taking on the Austin Burners. We've seen two great matchups so far tonight that saw the New York Kings walk away with a victory against the New Orleans Orions, always a mouthful. The Phoenix Vipers had a comeback victory against the Denver Raptors. Now we get to see, Queen, these Nashville Legends take on the Austin Burners. What are we looking at over on the Nashville Legends side?
So Nashville Legends side in the arena, we've got Kung, Chuck, Risen, Aeronite, and Knife Rich. They've got their full roster. It is typically that Risen is the one that sits as the tunnel fifth. And I have to tell you, this team, week by week, since they've started to get settled into this new roster, has looked better and better. And last week was particularly beautiful for the side of the Nashville Legends, taking the loss there just in the last final seconds, but kept the game entirely close. So I'm excited to see what they pull out here.
And Dimwee, over on the Burners side, they are sitting at 8-4. They are in third place. However, they've gone through a lot of roster shakeups tonight. Who do we have planned for the Austin Burners?
Yeah, tonight they're going to have Chrome, JDG, Moonface, and Rev. And you heard that correctly. That is playing here for the Austin Burners. That's how you. So I just gotta make the point that when you say Na's name, it's not just enunciation. It's also tonal. So just to put that out there, you need to be respectful, say his name properly. But they are here with. I mean, it's an incredible roster of players. So see how well they play together. Because again, this late in the season, when you get roster shakeups, can be very detrimental to a system. But they will get the first grab here. JDG is in fact here, sends it up to taking a shot. Risen gets into that lane at the last moment. We'll send it out. JDG not able to get there. Will be Kong with the pickup. Kong sending it up for Knife Rich. Shot in. Hits a three. They'll get the first one in of the game. 15 seconds in.
Very nicely done there. The long pass there coming in from Kung. Knife Rich picking that up, looking at the open goal three, sinking it into the top pocket to start off the game strong with 3 points over to the Nashville Legends.
And quick pass here to JDG on the near side, sending it back far side to who will get that one collected inverted. That is Knife Rich back in goal. Excuse me, for the Nashville Legends. As Moonface moves it in off the back line, trying to pull that defense out. Kong not biting too hard, though. You see him at the edge of the bubble there, pressuring. They do get that pass off. JDG had a lane, took the shot, but it will be off the post. As Risen comes out to play that one, slaps it away. Arrow Knight with a little bit of a boost, but it will be Kong instead. Kong, long shot. Ooh, just wide. And nice grab there. JDG uses those defensive blocks, which we can't see in spec. But they are there in front of the goal. Oh, Kong! Wow.
Coming out strong here in this first quarter is the Nashville Legends. That was Kung sinking a second three-pointer of the game from the wall just outside of bubble. And it took quite an interesting bounce there, Dimwee, to get in the goal.
It did take quite an interesting bounce. Also notable, Nashville Legends coming into this one 1-11. The Burners 8-4. So they're looking for a late season rally here. Gets that one picked up, although sends it into the hands of Arrow Knight, who will walk up here on the near side. Arrow though backing it out, looking to get it to Knife Rich. Knife Rich moves his way to the near side. Anchor pass in here to Chuck. Don't see many anchor throws anymore. At least when I say that, people are like, yeah, you do all the time. Well, I don't play, so I don't see them. Apparently, you don't see them a lot in these high-level games. And I'm not really sure why that is. I'm sure somebody in chat may be able to fill us in. There's Knife Rich here on the back line. Anchors that one across. There's an anchor one, but you really don't see them that frequently. I think it was, because someone told me it's the wrist angle thing. Something about wrist angle, 45 degrees. Anyways, far side there, Kong. Still a 6-point lead to the Legends. Arrow Knight will push him up to 8 off of that one from Kong.
Beautiful disc control coming in for the side of the Nashville Legends. Their passes are on point. They did lose the disc momentarily, but were able to recollect it from the defense there, maintain the possession, and go for a second attempt at goal. And it was Arrow Knight inverted on the ceiling, able to get that 2 points on the board. And oh no, a big interception. JDG tries to get that one back there, but does lose it over to Kung. And Dimwee, over to you.
And Kong up to Chuck. Chuck will back it out here as they wait for Knife Rich to get back into the play. Knife Rich pushes up to Chuck, will send it back to Knife Rich, and Knife Rich will now try to pull somebody out of the bow. Chrome attacks. Knife Rich does not get the stun off, but there's an opportunity.
Oh.
Nah, with a big stop, JDG recovers it, sends it out. That's through mid. Good defensive stack, though. Phenomenal lead from Nah, who's looking to pick that one up. Arisen. I believe it was Risen. Maybe not, actually. I think I have a bug here. It does sense it across.
In the arena, yeah.
Yeah, but it's, my indicator's been telling me Risen has the disc for the last several minutes. As Knife Rich across here, Kong sending it up. Pulls goalie out, but still gets a shot off. And there you go, 10-point lead.
10-point lead indeed. That is Knife Rich giving that one over to Kung, and Kung doing some moves there to get 2 points on the board.
Whip, who would you choose out of like the entire player population, or in this game, or on that team? What's your specifications there? It's Moonface. Here into the near side, Risen. Oh my goodness. I'm sorry. Nah.
Oh no.
Back across JDG, they still maintain this possession. Moonface very patient play here from the Austin Burners. As Moonface crosses some Nah in behind the goal, hits Chrome. They finally found themselves onto the board here in the first quarter. It took them just over 4 minutes.
Just over 4 minutes indeed, but they did find those 2 points. Then we've got 3 minutes left on the clock in this first round here, but disc advantage now going into the hands of Nashville Legends. This is the first time they've had to do this here in this game, and we will see how they handle it, Dimwee.
You know, Whip, I don't feel like picking. I don't like picking favorites. Nah, on the far side, we'll reset it here to Moonface. You know, I don't like to, you know, highlight anyone above anyone else. It's not that's not what I do. I'm not that kind. Whip, I'm so full of it. Here near side, Moonface. We'll back it out again. Very patient play here from the Burners. And Chuck pressures. Moonface trying to get by Chuck. Chuck did not give him the space. So JDG tried to duck, not able to. Knife Rich, big turnover. As Risen sends it in the far side too. Also, why is Whip boomerang with all the caps in the chat?
She's always yelling. I don't know. Why are you questioning that?
I don't know. JDG said this one is. I'm expecting to see my caps lock is broken or something. Long shot!
Oh my goodness. What a shot there coming in from Kung from 41 meters out to get 3 points on the board for the Nashville Legends, maintaining now an 11-point lead.
You're always in all caps? I've never noticed. I swear I've never noticed.
He does it all the time, yeah.
I've really never noticed. Maybe I just saw it, was like, oh, that's easy to read, and I didn't think twice about it. Bro. So this went across. I don't know. I've caught myself squinting a lot lately. JDG. They get another one within 9.
Goalie did have good intentions there with the jump, but looked like they almost second-guessed themselves and just missed the cut pass there by a fraction of a hair, giving space for JDG to get those 2 points on the board uncontested. Now with the disc is the Nashville Legends, Dimwee.
Also, EJP, it's not boomerang, it's boomerang. Like you're boomerang. Like you're being a boomer. You're actively being a boomerang. You know what I mean? Kong here. Sends it up. Knife Rich. Back. Playing a little monkey in the middle with JDG. Kong back here to the near side. Chuck with it. Chrome attacks Chuck here to Knife Rich. Knife Rich. Long shot. Ooh, off of the backboard. As JDG, good recovery here. We'll move this one back up. There, far side in the hands of Nah. Long shot. Goes wide, and will be JDG not able to get there. As it's a good scoop back in here. JDG juking his way in. Big across there. Nah gets it. They are back within 7. As that ends the first quarter. 13-6 in favor of the Legends. We will be back in just a moment.
If you really want to find out what you're made of, you can forget the personality tests and social media quizzes. Because the only way you're ever going to know is by heading into the big, wild, raging, so damn beautiful it hurts world and finding out for yourself. Were you born to follow a path, or were you born free? These are the things we thought about when we made the new Grand Cherokee. Made for what you're made of.
And sorry.
Oh, sorry.
No, go ahead.
We're back with your second quarter. That's all I was really gonna say. Didn't we? Over to you.
Hi.
Hi.
We're back. Shock is back. Sends it up, Knife Rich, and it's my indicator still tells me Risen has possession of the disc. As Kung here on the near side, that's gonna drive me crazy. Someone tell Risen to relog. don't. I'm kidding. Kung up. Chuck. I wish I could reset my. You know, I probably can. Chuck now. Kong. They set up there to Knife Rich. They get points. They're back up by 9.
Back up by 9 indeed, and that is Knife Rich who sinks that 2-pointer for the side of the Nashville Legends, and a great patient play coming in from them. Maintaining the disc control, and their passes tonight have been ridiculously on par. All of them meeting their intended target just about, making them quite a force to be reckoned with inside of that bubble there, setting up those plays. But with the disc now is JDG for the Austin Burners, Dimly.
JDG moving up. They've got a 3v2 developing right now. Their backliners holding down that back stack.
Oh.
Dead to rights with that goalie, and JDG is able to get by that defender. They're back within 7.
Back within 7 indeed. JDG walking that one up patiently. Their teammates setting up a look at goal for them. They're getting the goalie stunned out. JDG gets around the defender and has the open lane to goal to get those 2 points on the board. But with the disc now is the Nashville Legends.
Nice Chuck with it here on the near side. Excuse me. So we'll just walk this one up. Oh, is able to get in between that stack, but Air Knight stunned out the moment he got the grab. And Moonface recovers it up to JDG on the far side. JDG back here near side. Nah, open goal, sends it off the post. Unfortunate bounce there. Gets away from JDG. Nah gets it recovered here. So they've got numbers right now, 4v3. If they press up. JDG moving on in. Literally, as he ran out of time, he was on pace with that fuse. And they're back within 5.
Nashville Legends got to catch on to the fact that JDG is the force right now for the side of the Austin Burners. They need to shut him down before he presses bubble. They cannot wait. It is JDG scoring a ton of these points for the side of the Austin Burners here and doing a fantastic job at that.
And Knifer's juking around there for the Legends. Up, but Chuck will reset. Kung here on the back line, moving on up. Stack in front. No, Stack splits off now. Defense.
Oh my.
All right. Kung gets 2.
Kung gets 2. Kung looking at JDG walking up 2 goals and says, hey, watch this. Walks one in himself, fakes a few passes with some pump fakes, and puts it in the goal for 2 points, putting them up by 7 with 4 minutes and 56 seconds left on the clock. Disc in the hands of the Austin Burners, Dimly.
Chrome will handle it here on the near side. Send it back. The defense, a lot of pressuring too hard. They have kind of a 2-1-1. It's a 2-1-1. 1-2-1 would have a single man at the quarterback. Nah taking a shot off the post. And Kong will turn this one around for the Legends in here. Chasing it down, far side. Chuck with an open goal. The Legend for the Legends puts him up 20-10.
Beautifully done there. It was the Nashville Legends forcing that turnover off of the missed shot, recollecting the disc, clearing it out right into the hands of Chuck, who's looking at an open goal and sinks that 3 for the side of the Nashville Legends, put them up by 10 now in the second quarter with 4 minutes left on the clock.
I think I got pollen in my eye. This is not good. I need some eye drops. JDG Chrome across. This might get bad. Moon face. Oh, this is not good. Moon face moving up here. Juking around. Ooh, with attitude. Worth it 8.
With attitude indeed. Chrome on top of the goal
World.
post there. On top of the world? No, not exactly. Just the goalpost. Grabs that one off the pass and sinks that one in the goal for 2 points.
Quick pass there. Chuck. Into the tube. Knife Rich. Does not have a lane. Nowhere a ceiling. Nowhere a bounce. Sends it up. Will hit Aeronite. Aeronite. Chuck to Aeronite. Aeronite stunned out. This one's off the ceiling, and it will be JDG with the disruption. Chrome with the pickup. JDG gets it back. A little hopscotch. Oh, some more of it. JDG ultimately gets points. Back within 6.
Yeah, that looked like an attempted shot by Na there. JDG accidentally picking it up, but still able to capitalize on that. Brings that one into the goal in a 2v1 for 2 points there for the side of the Austin Burners.
Their first victory, Juice for? Unfortunately, no. I think they lost by 8 or 9 or 12. Something like that.
Yeah, it was like it was definitely over 10 or at 10.
Knife Rich here on the near side. A pass up from Chuck. Knife Rich across. It's off the wall, however. JDG recovers. 2 minutes to go. Ooh, the bounce there. JDG gets it back. Long shot. Off the barrier. Gets it back again. One more.
Ooh.
Woo-hoo! We're within 4.
Within 4 indeed. That was JDG putting that one in off the backboard. There was 2 goalies in goal. Looked like both of them went to go jump out there. Maybe a little bit of a miscommunication on who was going to cover, as they were not able to settle in properly, getting home on defense there. But with the disc now is the Nashville Legends, and they've got an opportunity here as they stun out that stack and keep them out of the play. Dimwee, over to you.
Yeah, some good work there by Chuck on the far side. Gives their team an opportunity. Yeah, they do not get that stack back together. They're going to have a 3v1 right now. 3v2 as the defender gets back. Looking at a 3v3 possibly. 3v3 never develops. 3v2 all the way. 6-point lead once again to the Legends.
Absolutely beautiful job there. I believe you said that was Chuck in the backfield, keeping this stack occupied and out of the play, giving fantastic numbers advantage for the Nashville Legends, doing everything that they can in order to create a good avenue there. And that was Knife Rich, who's having a fantastic game, who put that one in for the side of the Legends.
Chrome there on the far side. That stack playing aggressive right now are the Legends. JDG looked for a pass there to the backside, but nobody there to receive it. Kong ultimately with the recovery there for the Legends. Sends it up off of the station block. 35 seconds here in the half. Arrow Knight clean steal. We'll have to reset it there. Did not have a shot at the goal. The knob with the pick off sends it up. It's off the shack block. There's a Nah now. Yes, that was not it's not just a joke. That's for real. That's permanent. Nah hits it. There, within 4. There's going to be 1 second on the clock as we end the half.
Did you just say that's permanent, Dimwee? Like you're going to use that term permanently?
Yeah, forever. Yeah.
Oh my Lanta.
Yeah, whoever said it to me ruined it.
B-Love? That would be B-Love, no?
Was it B-Love?
It was B-Love.
Thank you. I've been wondering for a while. I could not remember.
It was B-Love.
Thank you. We'll be back after a few moments, after an extended break.
an American with a burning desire to save the world from high prices. He is the stuntman that saved the world. He is looking to destroy high prices. A man that brought the world together because of his love for Kawasaki. One man strapped to a 2021 Terex KRX 1000. The stuntman that saved the world. Get your favorite Kawasaki motorcycles, ATVs, and side-by-sides today at Holzhauer Pro Motorsports in Nashville, Illinois.
Nepa is leading the way to Web3 and will be issuing NFTs as a way to reward the community. Anyone who claims one of these NFTs will be eligible for future raffles and giveaways that will be conducted throughout the year. They are free to claim, and all you have to do is fill out the form at www.nepavrpro.com/NFT. We have got some great stuff planned you do not want to miss out on. So go fill out the form now at www.nepavrpro.com/NFT. And with that, I welcome you back to Nepa TV's Friday night coverage and our halftime report brought to you by Big St. Charles Auto and Motorsports. We have seen a great match. Every time it seems like the Legends are going to build an insurmountable lead. Somehow the Austin Burners have found a way to keep this thing tight. Queen, what do you see in the stats?
So, stats definitely interesting here. Nashville Legends coming out with 22 points in this halftime. We've seen a lot of times halftimes work in favor or against the leading team, depending on what they're doing here. Hopefully they're taking their 5-minute break during this halftime to continue to strategize against what is working against the Austin Burners. But for the side of the Austin Burners, JDG coming in clutch. They're having a hard time shutting him down when he's pushing bubble. And so Austin Burners are keeping it close over here. There it is, JDG with 10 points. For the side of the Austin Burners, the next closest are Na and Chrome with 4 points each. But JDG definitely being a force to be reckoned with inside of the arena there, and especially inside of that bubble. But we see a lot of great team play coming in for the side of the Nashville Legends. Kung with 10 points, Chuck with 3 points, Aeronite with 2, Knife Rich with 7. We are seeing Knife Rich and Kung particularly have a great game here tonight. But overall, just the team, the Nashville Legends, gelling very well here. Knife Rich, you are busting right now, homie.
Dimly, what'd you see there? Just style of play, flow of the game wise, overall between these two great teams.
A lot of really good coordination. I mean, the stacks are really fast in this game. Not every stack, but every once in a while they are cruising up and down this arena. Also, the other thing, because of that, they've both been really keen on stunning out each other's backstacks, and it's caused some really interesting situations there. When you can have one guy stunning out, you can have one player stunning out two other players. Shutting, you know what I mean? Shutting down 1v2. Even if one of them gets away, if they're not together, they're out of the play. Both of them.
Yeah.
That one guy might get back, but you still got numbers there for a while. Also, 3v3 favors the offense in the bubble.
It's a force multiplier, right? If one person can take out two, then you have multiplied your force huge to the advantage. It's also created a lot of bubble opportunities. A little bit of a shootout going on between JDG and Kung right now.
Yeah, a little bit. Both of them are shooters. Well, Kong, probably one of the most well-rounded players in the game, as they only have 2 seconds to launch out. As somebody did ask, who did that when they waited? All that they all did. They all did, because nobody pressed the pause button. So they all did it effectively. As Moonface will handle this one. So we are back in it here. Second half underway. Nah. Sends it up. Big stop there in the goal by Kong as he gets stunned out. JDG bringing it back in. Hits it. Top corner pocket. Puts the Burners back within 2.
Back within 2 indeed, and that is none other than JDG himself putting that one in for the first 2 points of our third quarter here. Going to the side of the Austin Burners, but now with the disc is the Nashville Legends.
Juice for out, I need your attitude. It's Kong, Chuck going back to Kong. Kong stunned out, as Chuck was. JDG, long shot.
Oh.
JDG puts the team up by 1.
Back up by 1, but disc in the hands now of the Nashville Legends. JDG with a beautiful mail slot there to bring them up by 1 with 6 minutes left on the 6 minutes and 50 seconds left on the clock in this third quarter.
Handled here by Kong. And Rev has returned. Aaron Knight sending it through. Also, now I'm not seeing Risen with that indicator. I'm not sure what fixed it, but it's been fixed, thankfully. As Nah gets this one here for the Burners. Burners back in possession. Nah sending it across here near. Sorry, that's not near side. It's still far side. He gives it to Moonface on the back line. Chuck moving in on Moonface. And Moonface backing up. That's a dangerous game to play. Up here, JDG has a pass across. Looking at a one. Up, nope. Stack off to him quickly. Chrome gets a recover here. Kong right nearby. Kong not pushing too hard. Look at that one reset the JDG here on the back line. Kong will forecheck of all 3 of them measure the bubble. In fact, it's not brings it in. Shot there. Red by Knife Rich. Slaps that one away. Let's get that out of my face, he says. JDG moving on back in here. 2 minutes off the clock. Sends it.
Oh, no.
It was stopped, but he gets it back. They're up by 3.
It was stopped indeed, and a beautiful job there by the Nashville Legends, but losing it over to the laser focus. That is JDG here, who steals it back and puts it in the goal for 2 more points, bringing them up by 3 here with 5 minutes and 20 seconds left on the clock. Legends have the disc now, Dimly.
I set up here, Knife Rich. Almost a giveaway. Kong gets it. We'll dump that one into that far side corner. You see how he sent that in. That's a very intentional spot. They'll put those in those corners because it's reliable. There's in that like on that side. If you hit that wall there, you're not likely to hit the geo. You might hit the shoulder. Ooh, big send in. Good pick up here, Kong. You might hit the shoulder block, but chances are you're gonna get a clean send in, and it's where it's gonna.
No way!
I am 100% certain that was 100% intentional. Chuck hits a beautiful shot, and they're tied up again.
They are tied up again indeed, and what a stinking shot, Chuck. That was beautiful. 4 minutes and 26 seconds left on the clock. Disc in the hands of the Austin Burners, Dimly.
You want to know why I call Chuck a legend?
Why do you call Chuck a legend?
It's shots like that. Kong, beautiful one there. They're up by 3. It's shots like that. He's always done stuff like that. Always. I've called him a legend for a very long time. And it's properly earned because that was an intentional shot by Chuck. That was not he cleared it. Intentions versus expectation. No, he's literally done that a million times. I guarantee it. And he just did it there. Motherboard says, Powder, please make a rap called Bounce with Chuck. JDG loses it. Nog gets recovered. Kong pressuring. Set up here, Moonface. Looking for a cut. Chrome's at the bottom. Oh. So here's what happened. Chrome was underneath, waiting for a pass in. Goalie went to stun out Chrome. That gave Moonface just enough space and time. They're back within 1.
Back within 1 indeed. Moonface seeing what was going on with the goalie there, capitalizing on that moment. Well, goalie is not quite back in place yet to get 2 points on the board, bringing them back within 1. 3 minutes and 11 seconds left on the clock here, and it's Kung with the disc for the side of the Nashville Legends, Dimly.
Aaron Knight across there to Knife Rich into the tube. Chuck's able to get it. Kind of shoved that one back. Unfortunately, nobody's there. And then a bounce keeps it away from Aaron Knight. Oh, what a stuff. Thanksgiving has come early. Aaron Knight decided to stuff that turkey, and we're just gonna have it now. Well, it'll take a few hours to cook, but Nah sends that one out. Collected by Chuck. And Chuck playing the dangerous game. My goodness. Aaron Knight back to Chuck as the defense retreats here a little bit back to mid. And coming in again here is that Moonface. No, that's JDG on the forecheck. Kong stunned out. Still gets this one through into the bubble. Dangerous. Aaron Knight points. They're up by 3.
There it is. Nashville Legends looking to just slowly maintain the possession. They have had a little bit of a hard time on these clear and boosts. Austin Burners got some fast stacks coming in, beating them to the disc a number of times there. They were able to recognize that mid-round, make the adjustment to make a few passes on their side of the arena, get a stack ready to go, or at least a leech, and get themselves over for that clear there, and it works in their favor, getting 2 points on the board. But this is Na looking for 2 points of his own, and he gets it off the backboard.
Goalie was stunned out, and nah, it's some beautiful placement there. As Juicefer gets excited in the chat. Minute and a half to go here in the third. We've had, I'm gonna be honest, we were talking about this before. Looking at the matchups tonight, we were coming in going, well, I hope these are okay games. And wow, all three of them are winners tonight. I don't even know what to say. It's phenomenal. I shouldn't be surprised, but I am. And also grateful more than anything. Because these have been absolutely phenomenal games today. All of them have been close. All three of them have been close. As I said, across here, it's off the crow's nest. My goodness.
Oh,
What a read there, Chrome. Sends it out. That's going to be a bit high, but should get a flat bounce. Not quite. Greening into the hands of Chuck. The CK into the far side tube. Arrow Knight, looking for a floor bounce. Not quite on, and JDG, my goodness, Moonface with it. Sends it out. Less than 30 seconds to go here in the third. This one through mid. The stack's there to pick it up. Chuck with it again, turning it around into the tube there. Arrow Knight wants to take a shot, had a lane, cannot get it off. JDG with it, 15 seconds. Time only for one more goal here in the third. Moonface. Send up, bringing it in, hits it. There you go, 31-30 to end the third. Wow. Let me say that again because that was fun. 31-30 to end the third. Off of a 2 from Nah. If he should have hit a 3, man, that would have been great. Now I'm upset. We'll be right back.
One American with a burning desire to save the world from high prices. He is the stuntman that saved the world. He is looking to destroy high prices. A man that brought the world together because of his love for Kawasaki. One man strapped to a 2021 Terex KRX 1000. The stuntman that saved the world. Get your favorite Kawasaki motorcycles, ATVs, and side-by-sides today at Holzhauer Pro Motorsports in Nashville, Illinois.
Welcome back to Nepa TV. On Friday night, we have seen 3 great games tonight. This one is not yet over. We had a 1-point match going into the fourth in our last matchup. One team ran away with it. Which of these 2 teams will seek to put this one away here in the fourth quarter as the Austin Burners go on a run there to end the third, take a lead here into the fourth quarter, finding some chemistry, working for the team, but the Legends have had all the answers tonight. What great matchups tonight, Dimwee.
What great matchups indeed. As we get started here in the fourth and final quarter this evening. And this one between the Austin Burners and Nashville Legends again. Nashville Legends coming into this one 1-11, Burners 8-4. There's a clear underdog here. And they are playing exceptionally well right now. I don't know what it is about this tonight. But these teams, the underdog teams, have done so well. As Knife Rich, Shock, too many bodies, no such thing. 2 points. They're in the lead.
They are in the lead by 1, and a quick response there between breaks. It was Austin Burners scoring the last goal of the third quarter, but Nashville Legends responding quickly in the beginning of the fourth to get 2 points back on the board and bring them up by 1.
Moonface, quick across. JDG sends it up. Does not have a lane, and all the entire defense is back. He's got a pass option here near side Chrome, but it's too dangerous. Respectful. Moonface with it now on the back line. Stack, feigning that attack, waiting for that pass. Ooh, maybe he shouldn't have.
Pass.
Austin Burners back in the lead, 33-32.
Oh my goodness, what a beautiful setup there from Na over to Chrome. Almost looked like a missed shot, but it was a quick pass, and Chrome able to get that one in the goal for 2 points here with another quick response. We're seeing a lot of these quick goals and exchanging goals coming in from both sides of the arena. Nashville Legends with it now, looking to bait this stack here, Dimly.
Also, yes, Yusufer, Denver match was close. A lot of us were thinking that they might get that victory tonight. Unfortunately, just slipped away in that fourth quarter. It's Knife Rich sending him across. Collected by Chuck. Ooh, just wide. Now out of the bubble, Knife Rich gets there, but stunned out, and it turns into a scoop. Back to mid, but Chuck will get there first for the Legends. Sending it back in. Look for Kong. Off the mark. Moonface for the Burners. Gets it on a turnover. 2 minutes off the clock here in the fourth. 6 to go in the game. And sent in here, Nah. Recovered by the defense. Legends back in possession now. There's a Knife Rich pulling the defender to him. Then resetting the Arrow Knight. Then a pass up here, Kong here on the near side. And Chuck moves into the near side too. Then sent in here, taking those bounces off the floor. And it will be somebody getting there. JDG ultimately getting there. 5.5 minutes ago. Scoreless for a minute here. Chuck sending it back in, looking for Arrow Knight. Arrow Knight across to Knife Rich. Knife Rich has to get recovered as well. Does. They were looking for numbers, did not get them. Chuck once again on the back line. So we have 5 minutes to go in the game, just about. Chuck moving on up. JDG coming out to pressure. Chuck now sending it in. Kong looking for a cut. Nobody there. Knife Rich is open, but only for a moment. But there you go. One above a goal. Instead of pass across, Chuck has to track it down again. A lot of these passes have been just off the mark. Players having to recover repeatedly. Send across another one there. Kong not able to get the grab. This one out of the bubble. Good leash is there. Another good recovery, though. This time they will get numbers here. Uh-oh. Ooh, that one from Kong. Also intentional. As JDG does get that one cleared out through the near side, too. But it was a pass that did not get collected. Nah, long shot, empty goal. Boom. Wow. 2 minutes. And we get a 3 here. Austin Burners have a 4-point lead.
Yeah, fantastic job there by Nah, coming up from I believe that was the Cloud, and taking that shot there for the 3 points. Nashville Legends struggling a little bit to slow it down and play that game that they absolutely shined with in the first half of this game here. Definitely feeling the pressure of the clock, but with the disc now, it is the Nashville Legends themselves.
And Arrow Knight sends someone across. Chuck on the far side. Chuck will start moving his way up. A stack there in the neutral zone does not attack. That's what they were waiting for, and Kong does a good job getting away from them. Now they're going to have to get back to the bubble here. As no, they're going to stay aggressive. They do have a 4-point lead. Now they back up. Went for one more attack and then split up there. As Knifer sends it in. What a play there. What a move by Kong.
Oh my goodness.
He has been using the Geo very effectively in this game, and he does so again right there.
Yeah, Nashville Legends quickly pulling this one back. Their last play, they had a little bit of a chaotic play there, and it was coming from both ends of the arena. It is easy to succumb to that and feel like you've got to do the same when the other team is doing that, but definitely a great job there, slowing it down, cleaning up those passes again here, and getting points on the board to bring them back within 2.
And JDG across, Moonface gets that nice pass up to Chrome. He's got one across here. Nah was on the near side. Instead, backs out Moonface properly. JDG, shot. 4-point lead to the Burners, 3 minutes to go.
Yeah, beautiful shot there from JDG from the ceiling inverted. Gets 2 points on the board for the side of the Burners. 2 minutes and 48 seconds left on the clock, and a 4-point lead going over the Burners at this point in time.
So, yeah, Nashville Legends down by 4 here. 2.5 to go. And this is one, again, they were 1-11 this season. They've had the lead a few times in this game. Pass across, Arrow Knight off the ceiling, looking for Kong. Kong not able to get that one. JDG recovers it. JDG sends it in the near side tube, sends it out, all the way down, careening around. Good leech here. Good shield. Chrome with it. All the numbers. Wow. Wow.
Yeah, that was unfortunate.
So Kong got... Wow. 6-point lead. Wow.
6-point leads. Go ahead. Go ahead.
No, you go.
Stack was flying in a little bit fast on that, but Kung did get the grab there. Oh, a big interception.
Oh, my.
JDG picks that one off and sinks that one for a long 3.
This might just be the momentum swinging heavily in favor of the Burners. This is also, usually the mental game starts beating it all of a sudden. Like, oh, why do I feel like I'm slipping? Bay caught me slipping. Kong
Calls you
walking
that?
up here, huh?
Did you just say they call you slipping?
I said Bay caught me slipping. It's an old meme. Moonface. It's a meme about a guy took a picture of himself sleeping as JDG.
Oh my.
Nail in the coffin with that one. That is the ice. 46-34. Not the final score, but it is the ice. Austin Burners will get the victory here. Go up 9-4. But yeah, dude took a picture of himself sleeping and then said, "Bay caught me slipping," as in like my girlfriend caught me sleeping. Like took a picture of me sleeping.
Oh, okay.
But it was him. He took the picture of himself with his eyes closed. It was a thing. It was like a whole thing.
I do not recall that.
Really? What's that? Yeah, thank you. Thank you to focus. Yeah, and then it became like a whole meme of like people taking pictures of themselves pretending to be asleep, saying "Bay caught me slipping." BAE, like before anyone else or whatever, that acronym. I'm pretty sure that's out of style now too. Like, one of my new favorite insults is to say like, "You're such a boomer that the language you use to annoy the kids is already out of date." As Kong gets it in. Like, if you say like, Kobe, like that's old now. Or yeet, like nobody says yeet anymore. You know what I mean? It's wild. It's wild. But 48-36, Austin Burners get the victory here. What's up, Brutus?
Oh, not much. I'm just casually observing as a nonpartisan observer. How you doing, man?
Wondering how many times I've said boomer in this cast tonight.
Stop talking about me, man. I'm sitting right here.
It's all right. As a quote unquote elder millennial, the kids hate me. So look, great game, great game.
Great game.
Yeah.
Great game. Both of these teams, it was a 1-point match going into the fourth quarter. We saw that in our second match of the night. We see it again here tonight. Like, playoff implications for half of the teams tonight. The teams they were playing, not so much, but playing for pride. And everybody brought their all 3 matches tonight. Actually, the New York Kings actually mathematically eliminated from the playoffs, walked away with a victory tonight. So absolutely love the way all of these Nepa pros are competing at this point of the season. Brought us some great action here. It will be the Austin Burners who walk away with a victory, but the Nashville Legends were right there. It was a 1-point match. We saw it in the second match, 1-point match going into the fourth quarter, and then one team walked away with it. Same thing here going into the fourth quarter. It was just a 1-point match. Burners found a groove there, Queen. What did you see there that really separated these two teams?
Burners found a groove. I think one of the biggest things was that it seemed like they found their confidence, and they sunk into that. A lot of those last minute pushes there on the scoreboard happening from just whether it be turnovers, interruption in those rollouts. JDG sinking a lot of last minute long threes, a lot of them. And what was once a 2-point or a 4-point lead towards the end of the fourth quarter became quite a spread because of them.
Yeah, that's good stuff. Dimwee, anything overall on this match or on the night as a whole?
Nah and JDG play very well together. Those two are a force. They are a genuine force. Moonface, a lot of great assists tonight, but those two, Nah and JDG, someone said the bro energy is strong between them. It absolutely is. They definitely, as I believe that was a reference. I believe they're friends. I'm not saying, I don't think they're neighbors or anything, but I think they're buddies, and it shows because they play exceptionally well together.
Yeah, I believe they've played together before as well. And Burners had Na in the arena last week, but JDG was also out. So Na was, correct me if I'm wrong, Brutus, but Na was new to the roster. JDG was out. JDG had previously played with Na, so Burners were looking a little bit different than they did tonight, having Na with JDG in the arena, and that chemistry has already been there.
Yeah, I will not correct you because you are not wrong. And obviously, G. Tyler falling out about a week and a half ago was a big, big impact to this Austin Burners roster. So they're rebuilding some new chemistry here and finding those connections like you're talking about, Dimwee. JDG, Na, previous experience helps you build that chemistry more quickly.
Yeah, it definitely allowed both of them here to shine tonight. Na and JDG having a phenomenal game, maneuvering around the arena incredibly well.
So hats off to both of these teams. It was a great, great matchup, an exciting match going all the way into the fourth quarter, which is exactly what you would expect at this point in the season. But at the end of the day, we do have to award a Stuntman trophy to someone, the Holtzhauer Auto and Motorsports Player of the Match. I'm curious to see if the egg rule still applies. Dimwee, over to you.
It's not a roll because I'm giving it. I'm not going to give it to, but I want to give it to Kong. Kong did really well in this game. I know it doesn't look. It might not look like it to some, but Kong did exceptionally well in this game. 7 assists is a lot. I know Na got 13 points and 6 assists, but Kong did a really good job with his team in this game this evening. But JDG was just absolutely on fire again, as he has a tendency to do, and with Na next to him, with Moonface and Na next to him, that was really this is going to be a really interesting team to follow into the postseason because the power of that offensive force there. So I'm throwing it over to JDG this evening.
All right, Queen.
Yeah, I gotta say, I mean, honorable mention to Na because Na was JDG's right hand in this game here. But I'm gonna err on the side of leaning towards JDG. JDG just coming in clutch with those long threes to push them up, give them that confidence. JDG was also the one who was putting a lot of those points up on the board to keep them close to the Nashville Legends throughout the entirety of the game. So JDG unable to be stopped in bubble, creating ways for the Austin Burners here. So I'm gonna say JDG as well, but Nadash, incredible game, and you did quite well being the right hand of JDG there.
Yeah, absolutely. Great performances out of a lot of players tonight. Hats off to the Legends, putting up a great performance. Hats off to all the teams who played tonight. Great action here in Week 13 on Friday night. Pro Series bringing all that we would expect at this point in the season. Pros playing like pros all the way down to the wire, regardless of playoff implication. But congrats to you, JDG, walking away with the Stuntman Trophy, brought to you by Holtzhauer and Automotive Sports. Congrats to you. JDG stepping up into a new role for this team, particularly with the loss of G. Tyler, and doing it in spades tonight with 25 points to go along with the assist and steal. So great performance. Congrats to all of the players tonight who participated. New York Kings, Phoenix Vipers, and Austin Burners are your winners for the night. Do not miss out on tomorrow night's action as we bring you yet another Super Saturday here on Nepa TV. Queen, Dimwee, thank you very much for bringing us the action and the style that you always do. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. Any parting shots for our viewers?
No, I got nothing.
I'm a King stand for life.
TikTok. Oh, okay. Never mind.
Can anybody test my subwoofer?
Dimwee?
And there you have it. Going out on the deep bass. That is what we've got for tonight. Thanks for joining us here on Friday night. We'll see you tomorrow for Super Saturday. See ya.
30 seconds. This one is loose in the Destroyer zone. Collected by Saluda. Stunned out. Picked up by Game. Stunned out. Zenith with it.
This is it. Trying to clear
get
it.
it cleared out. 20 seconds. Game gets it back here. Game turning it around. Sends this one in off of the floor. Gets it to Rosie Hope. Rosie has Zenith pressuring. 13 seconds. Sending this one in. Stunned out. No. What a shield there from Acorn.
Oh, no!
That gets the finish. That's the victory. What's the clock? What's the clock?
That's it. That's it.
In the last second, the Orlando Cyclones come back 33-32. Are you kidding me?
What?
I've got nothing. Forget finals. What was that?